I see there's people here, sorry. I'm typing the poll question. 1 second. 3 people I see. Oops. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people. Whoa, there's still, what is this handle? Dang. It's still, wait, okay, Rated Frog, you're first. Hello. I don't know, I even updated YouTube on my phone. I updated the YouTube app and it's still showing you guys' handles. This is so weird. Okay, Rated Frog is first. Hi, Rich, I see you second. Lyric Glitch, which I think is something else. Go to your channel. Silly Goose, okay. Hi, Silly Goose, happy life. Rich is like, no! Handles again, I don't know why this is happening with mine, you guys. I'm very confused. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna carry on, hope it resolves itself. I don't understand. Okay. Rated Frog is saying, I was just checking to see if you were streaming, then 5 seconds later, you did. Yep, it's a Friday, which means I stream. Okay, 1 sec, guys. Silly Goose says, girl, I'm a fan. Back to the Future, hello. I know, NC, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why my chat has the handles. It's so weird. And I've seen other lives where they don't have that going on, so I don't know. Okay, first poll question. It's more a question for you guys. What do you think of the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad? Because a lot of people hate it. A lot of people like it, love it. I'm so curious because it's been all over my feed and there's some very strong opinions. So you guys tell me, what do you think of this ad? And once I close the poll, I'll tell you guys what I think of it. All right, I'm gonna plug my phone in really quick. Okay. So, Yabba Dabba Doo, hello! You changed your profile picture to me. Also, what is this? My poll is hanging in the middle of my screen. What is that? I don't like this. Something is going weird with my YouTube app. What is going on? Sorry. Like, I can't see myself. Oh, this is horrible. What is going on? Sorry. Like, I don't think you guys can see what I'm seeing, but literally, I can't see myself because there's just a big block with the poll question in the middle of my screen. This is so, technical difficulties, but okay. Favorite song, what is that one? Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, hi, Back to the Future. 44 Carbine is here, Rich with the members emojis. Man, weird stuff going on, I don't get it. Antonio Salazar, happy Friday. Kaleem Raza, Villain Killin' Dylan. Yes, happy life. I got 10K on Wednesday night, so very happy about that. I'm gonna eat a little dinner and then I'm gonna be cooking some stuff. Okay, Big Hoss, I see you. Marvel CCC, David William is here. Wayne Bryant, David Spangler, Nora Farah, Al-Shiki, Becky Haley, Landon Walnut. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like connect with YouTube and see if they can fix this problem because I don't know why The last 2 nights I've had the handles showing. It's very weird. Okay, MDMD. I'm not an engineer. Nope. James Dillion says Sydney is super fine. Shut in Minecraft player. NC says, I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, with the, are you talking about the poll? Or the Sydney Sweeney ad? What's in the top cabinet above the fridge? Oh, up here I've got like water bottles, coffee, canister, just like boxes of stuff. Okay, Emmanuel, that was your question. Rich says, no idea who Sydney Sweeney is. I work too much, I guess. I mean, yeah, not everyone's gonna see it, but it's an American Eagle Outfitters ad, so that might be one reason why, because I don't know if you guys have American Eagle Outfitters up in Canada. Maybe you do, but it's an American Eagle jeans ad, and some people are really upset about it. Ravi, hello, doing good. Taurus. Lizol, D is here. Alexa. Aiden is here. Landia Jones, thank you so much. Kenneth Bridges, doing good. Happy Friday. Aiden, yes, D, I will be cooking in a bit. Alejo is here. Lisa in AZ, hi Lisa. Drums for life. Swiss cheese and grapes, sounds lovely. I don't know what Sydney Sweeney jeans are. It's an ad. See, Sydney Sweeney jeans advertisement. Can you drag it out of view? No, Marty. It's like a box that's hovering in the middle of my screen, and it says if I drag it down, it will end the poll. So I don't know. There's like no way for me to move it, which is, I guess I don't need to see myself, but it's kind of helpful to see if something looks off. Yeah, very, yeah, changes in the interface and I'm not liking them. Craig Smith is here, the alien avocado. I don't have a favorite type of alien. Speak the truth, I'm drinking water. Seawall CC is here. Let's see, subscribe to the channel. Royal Aksha is here. Water looks pink. It's because my hand is reflecting through the glass. Geraldo, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Jason King is here. How are you, Jason? Ashley, hello, Ashley. JK, thank you so much, JK. Okay, reading the poll results. 44% say like the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad. 11% say don't like it. 29% say don't know or don't care. Interesting. Reagan, hello. Je suis, how would I say it? I forgot how to say it, but I'm doing good. Thank you. Travel and Art, I'm gonna be making some quinoa, miso soup, and some salad dressing. So 3 things. Randall, oh guys, this is a struggle. Hi, my name is Randy. And she says, it's weird, when you streamed on Wednesday, there were other streamers with ats, but now I don't see anyone with them. Again, I don't know what's going on, but just gotta keep going. Sasuke, Ziggy says you can dismiss the poll, but I want to keep it open. That's the thing, I don't want to close the poll. And I don't know how to I don't know how to move it off my screen either. Don't know anything about it not shown in the UK, says yabba dabba doo, gotcha. Let's see, Dissonance is here, Alex Stevenson, Villain Killer Dylan made some green apple strudel tonight. Doesn't that sound good? We tore it up. It was sour, sweet, and something else. Good. It sounds like you loved it. Kaleem is here. Adam Dramani, thank you. Hello. Damian Khan. Trinidad is here. Welcome. Constitutional Delegate Republic. This is amazing. Oh, man. D. Hester, thank you for the bless you. Thank you for, I see the bless yous coming in. I could drag the poll off screen on my phone, but I'm not hosting it. Oh, I see. Yeah, let me try and just quickly move this off my screen. No, I'm trying to drag it like to the right and left, and it won't go anywhere. Oh, very annoying. All right. I see Kalim, I see D. Hester, Mike, Randy, Lisa, okay, all the bless yous, thanks guys. Love the banana earrings, looks sick, says Andrew Chiasen. D. Hester, quinoa slaps, yes. Roberta Pearson is here, AJ, thank you. Alba Smith, your favorite Mexican, is here. 11 days away from your birthday, because it's also 11 days away from my dad's birthday. Yes, mine usually says Lisa. Yeah, again, I don't know what's going on, but I haven't had time. I don't have a lot of spare time in my life, so hopefully YouTube just figures this out, because it is frustrating. Hi, Jorge Mancias. Courtney, Traveling Art, what's quinoa? It's not rice. Quinoa and rice are different things. Quinoa is, I believe, technically a seed, and it comes from a different type of plant than rice does. I would say quinoa looks a lot like couscous. Hi, Michael Henderson. I love BFD something. All right, AJ, thank you for the like. Kurt Good is here. Ice Cream says W. NC says 11 days away from my, whoa! Wait, so we've got 2 people in here who have a birthday on August the 12th, and that's also my dad's birthday. So August has the birthdays, very cool. Isn't couscous similar? Not really. I mean, the shape of it looks the same. Couscous usually comes from wheat, so it's a gluten-containing grain or starch. Quinoa does not. Quinoa is a seed, quinoa is gluten-free, and quinoa is a lot higher in protein. It's a complete protein, actually. Damien Khan, tomorrow I'll be doing a traditional Caribbean chicken soup. Sounds amazing. I don't speak French, not really. All right. So let me just eat this veggie burger that I prepared for myself. I also have some coffee here, decaf, that I got earlier today. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to show you something that I absolutely love. It's the best stuff ever. It's kimchi. It's very popular in Korea. I think they eat it in other Asian countries, but it's just the best thing ever. So it's fermented cabbage with garlic, greens, and spicy red pepper. A lot of people eat this daily in Korea. I first discovered kimchi in college because the master of my college, there's colleges, houses within the undergrad, whatever. Basically, I had a master of my college who was from South Korea, and he would host Korean food nights, and the kimchi was to die for. So I'm gonna load these up with kimchi. Hello Back to the Future. We got Pin from Thailand. Kurt Good, what do you recommend to stay slim and trim? I don't recommend anything because I don't give out dietary advice. So I would say, it depends on the person, depends on their lifestyle, depends on where they live, depends on their allergies and any medical conditions they have, but that would be something for a nutritionist or a dietitian. All right, I love spicy food. Damien Khan, yes, it is the most amazing thing ever. W, your fave Mex, says NC. All right. Shane Tickner is here. Not in Korea. Nope. I'm in the United States. I do listen to Kesha. That was Jack. Amanda Foster, hello. Ghost Samurai, Back to the Future, says howdy yabba dabba do. Mustafa Jawara, thank you Rich for the Cristiano, Gordon, Martha, Hannah, and Minnesota emojis. Yes, NC, I absolutely love Korean food. It's so good. So good. All right. I think kimchi is Korean, but I think it's eaten in a lot of other Asian countries. Yeah, kimchi goes really well with burgers. We've got Arouge, Matt Bergman. Yeah, Cleveland kimchi. I highly recommend this brand of kimchi. Also, I see Kirby has been a member for 5 months. Hello, hello. And thank you so much for being a member of the channel. Mustafa, Kurt, good. What college? I went to Yale. Travel and Art, could you make a sweet and sour sauce recipe? Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. Pin says, I love watching you cook. Unfortunately, I can't cook. You can always learn. It's never too late to learn. Moses, hello. Mustafa. Monique Hewitt is here. Congratulations, Kirby. 5 months a member. Yes. So lovely. Dorian is here. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Matthew Perry. Kirby Derby. What's up from NOLA? Hello, Scott. Scott L. Can you cook Cajun food? I don't know if I've ever cooked Cajun food before. I've certainly eaten it. Yabba Dabba Doo says, I know kimchi, but can change depending on brand, also be made from different veg. Yes. Hi, Takis. Good to see you. I didn't see your previous comment. Kirby. I can't get rid of the poll on my screen. Have you, okay, this sucks for people, like, I updated my YouTube app on my iPhone last night because I was hoping it would fix this handle situation. Clearly it didn't, but now the poll is literally smack dab in the middle of my screen and I can't see, like I can't see myself. It's very distracting. User, hello. Yes, palindrome indeed. Bentley is here. Damien, thank you. Edwin is here. Kirby says, and what is the Sydney Sweeney jeans? Ooh, well, it's an American Eagle ad for jeans starring Sydney Sweeney, who's like a super big, I would say like Gen Z actress celebrity. And people are not happy about it. You should just go watch it, honestly, to see why. I just dismissed the poll from my screen. Yeah, Kirby, maybe if you like drag the poll down, it'll get out of your way. But yeah, something's going up. Something's going on. Because I feel like these last couple of lives, like things have just not been appearing correctly on my screen. Hi, Charisse Brewster. Hi, Jewel. Edwin just got back from the store. Nice. What kind of store were you at? Junebug. Hello. Something's going up. One sec, guys. One sec. Just gotta plug in my computer, because that's where I can actually see myself, since my phone screen is like completely blocked. Oh, NC, thank you so much. Your fave Mexican. Yay. PT Superstige. Ian Heapler. Yes. Jake and Michael Lampert are now members. Wonderful, because I'm going to be posting a blooper reel soon for members, so keep an eye out for that. And thank you so much, NC. There were some comments above here I wanted to get to. Big Jake was laughing. Yeah, something is going up. Something's going on. That's what I meant to say. Rated Frog says, Hannah, did you ever try jackfruit before? Yes. If you go to my channel, Rated Frog, and you go to the 4th of July of last year, 4th of July 2024, you will see that I have a recipe video, and the thumbnail shows that I made pulled pork, but it was made with jackfruit because jackfruit looks like pulled pork. So I made vegan pulled pork sandwiches for 4th of July last year, and the thumbnail like shows like I'm holding a plate of 3 of those sandwiches, and then I stuck I think I still have some. Yeah. So like my 4th of July pulled pork with jackfruit, I put like a little USA flag into each of the sandwiches for the thumbnail. So yes, jackfruit, I've had that several times. It's a really great meat substitute. You can usually find it in the canned goods section of, I would say, like most grocery stores. All right, 5 new members, love to see this. William Berry says, the bad thing about the advertisement was the jeans were baggy. Fair enough. All right. Kirby, yes, NC, goated. Ash Ray. What's your question about being monetized on YouTube? Ask away. Damian Khan, there are 3 vertical dots. Okay. I don't have 3 vertical dots on my screen. Nope. Cherie says, what are you eating? I'm eating veggie burgers, well, the last of some veggie burgers, and I put some kimchi on top as like a nice spicy veggie topping. Super good, and I mean, it is spicy, but I do love kimchi. All right. Thank you, Rated Frog, for checking it out. Mimi is here. Sorry, I don't want to be talking with my mouth full. Thank you so much, KB Pro. Let me see if your channel name is different. KB Productions. Thank you, KB Productions, for the super chat. SM is here. Welcome. You're early. I mean, you get to come whenever you want. It's totally up to you. Camlesia. Hello. Edgar Rueda. Legendary Chosen One. Damien is not, it's not there on iPhone, or I guess, yeah, okay, Kirby, maybe it's like the update. I don't know what happened, but yeah, no, the poll is completely different. The display is different than what it used to be. Whatever. I mean, you just gotta carry on. What's the point in complaining? Let's see, go to channel TVJ Dub, hello. Kimchi is fire, agreed. Matthew Richardson, Edgar Rueda, SM says, I didn't know who Sydney Sweeney was before today. There's a few versions of the ad. I feel like it's dumb blonde advertising or objectifying women, so basically par for the course in advertising. I mean, that's one reason why people are just like, really? Come on. Rated Frog says, sorry, Hannah, the stream keeps crashing for me. I always get 600 plus internet speed. I checked it just now. I'm getting, oh no. I mean, don't feel bad. Like, it's just a live stream. Like, if your internet isn't working, I will be going live many, many more times. I am gonna do a live stream tomorrow morning, my Saturday morning pop-up live stream. So yeah, like, totally up to you. If it's a nuisance to watch it with like lower speed internet, don't worry if you just feel like hopping off. Legendary Chosen One, Matthew Richardson, Yabba Dabba Doo, no problems with the poll on my screen Android. Blessed Chris does not like Sabrina Carpenter, sounds like. Damien Kahn, ever had sour something? I don't think so. Jackson Johannes, seen the ad, it looks cool to me. Yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys know what I think of the ad once I close the poll. I'm just more entertained by the reactions to it because it's been all over the place. Lee Hoffman, hello and happy Friday. Hannah, I've seen this happen to other YouTubers I moderate for about the handle situation. Do you have any sense of why? Like, and has it like resolved itself? Chloe is back. Hi, Paul. Just about all big Hollywood pop stars are cringy. Sonic, I wanted to say a quick thank you to NC who gifted the memberships earlier. Thanks once again for gifting the 5 memberships. Yeah, I have a feeling there's, because like so I'm part of the YouTube partner program because I'm monetized. I feel like there has to be some person or some kind of community forum where I could go to and like almost like Reddit and just say, has anyone been seeing like the YouTube username handles getting substituted in for the channel names? Because I personally just don't. I wish it was you guys' channel names so bad. Khan says, come to Canada. I've been there twice. Kirby says, Chloe, that's a cool name. Manu something? Okay. William Berry, the reactions to the ad are definitely entertaining. Yes. I'm very much just like, okay, it's an ad. It's an ad. Like, this is not actually affecting your life, but it is fun to see what people think, because some people like hate it. Okay, it seems to happen randomly. I believe there's a glitch on YouTube's part. Okay, well, nothing I can do about it now. But let's just hope at some point I will start a live stream and it'll be back to normal. That's my hope. K-Dog, hello! Wait, K-Dog, I think it's your birthday today. Let me consult my notes. Oh no, it's the one and only. My bad. It's the one in your username that got me confused. This was not, I don't think it's your birthday. But the one, if anybody sees the one and only, their birthday is today. Thank you, K-Dog, for the congratulations. Crazy to be a 10K. It hasn't really registered yet, but I'm very happy about it. Hi, Mahender, Jackson Johannes. I had a wonderful Friday today. Really good day at work. Chad says, Hannah, no way. I haven't been here in months. Yeah, I remember you, but like Chad in Boston. Oh my gosh, how have you been? Good to see you after, I think, months. I don't remember the last time I saw you. Someone from Turkey. Cool. Puppies is here. Thank you, Rich, for more members emojis. Tav, hello. Good to see you, Tav. Just like enjoying this Friday. It's gonna be a fun weekend too. I have a live stream I'm doing tomorrow morning, and then I have a birthday outing tomorrow. I'm gonna do a trivia question about it, so I'm not gonna get into the details, but I have a birthday outing Not for me, it's for someone in my life. And then hanging out with friends on Sunday. So it's actually a busier weekend. Like August, you guys, August is just so busy compared to July. Specifically talking about like social calendar, like there's just people coming into town. People have reached out, they're like, hey, like let's get together, let's get coffee, let's go to this thing. And I'm like, sure. But it's gonna be really busy. So I'm doing good, Tav. Hope you're doing good too. SM says, I think anyone getting worked up about the ad hasn't learned what rage bait is yet. That, yes, I love that. So yes, there is so much rage bait out there. I fall for it. Like, I think most people do. And also too, I'm like, man, if you like, you're getting so triggered and it's like affecting, you're allowing like a jeans ad to take over your headspace and cause you all this like distress. I'm just like, it's an ad. Like, this isn't like a crappy supervisor at your job. This isn't someone who like vandalized your home. You weren't robbed. Like, this is not a real problem. I think that's what like the point of being kind of actually being ridiculous to me is like, you can just shut off your screen. Like, you don't have to watch the ad. You don't have to look at the ad. It's a bit much. Okay, Chad, how have you been? Oh, I'm good. Wait, did I repeat? Oh, okay, yeah, your second comment. Doing good. Yeah, Chad, I've been busy on here. So the channel crossed 10,000 subscribers 2 days ago on my Wednesday night stream. What else? I've been doing a lot of really fun brand collaborations. I've gotten some stainless steel cookware, face like foundation, cake pans. I'm missing some stuff, but it's been like busy with YouTube. Okay. Jackson had a good day. July 1st is my birthday. Okay, gotcha. So a month ago was your birthday, K-Dog. Ola Art, hello. Let me see if that's, okay, it is your channel name, Ola Arts. Gosh, what am I gonna start with? I'll start with quinoa tonight and then I'll move all along to miso soup. Hooray for 10K. Yes, 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 yes. SM is saying hi to Back to the Future. Keep the 24-hour live stream requests for Hannah coming, fellow. Yes, if you have ideas, guys, and I will continue to ask you this over and over, like do a pop quiz poll question, but I will be doing a 24-hour live stream the end of this month. I can now say it's this month because it's now August. And I'm taking requests. I will be posting in my community tab. I think, I'm not great at the community tab, but I will be making posts on my channel requesting your like input, what you guys would like to see me do or cook, bake, whatever on my 24-hour live stream. Jackson Johannes, what time are you going live? So I should say, okay, my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Central Time, so evenings. And then I do Saturday mornings at like about 11 in the morning. And then my 24-hour live stream, that's gonna start on a Saturday at 11 and finish at Sunday at 11. Hannah is here. K-Doc says, what do you have planned with friends on Sunday? They should join you for a live stream. I don't think they're the types, I could be wrong, but I don't think that I'm hanging out with two friends. I don't think they would want to be on a live stream. That's just my impression. I could be wrong, but we're actually gonna be like out in the city. So, and I have a rule, I do not live stream outside of my home just because it's never a good idea to give a set, like people could find you. Like you never want, personally, that's something I don't want. So I only stream at home, inside my home. Kirby, whose birthday? Next trivia question. Yes, that is the next trivia question. Happy birthday, Kirby, says Rich. Let's see. Hello, dads. I love kimchi, yes. I love it because it's so good for you. Oh, I could eat this whole thing, but I'm not going to. I don't like Doja Cat, but I liked her mocking reaction to it. Yep, Clemente Gonzalez. I've been really busy. I've had a chance to come on. That's awesome. I mean, come whenever you can. Don't, like, I've said this a million times. I'm not here keeping an attendance record of who comes new. There's no way I could do that. It would be just ridiculous, number one, and number two, it doesn't like matter. Like, people can come when they want to come. Jeff, doing good. How about you? Thanks, Rich, for the reminder. Free, yes. Mystic True, Facile. I'll be there for the 24-hour stream. Thank you, Rated Frog. It should be really, really fun. Cannot wait. I mean, I can, because it's a whole month away. Dropped this earlier, but you missed Stephen Knight of Peaky Blinders fame is the new script writer for Bond. Okay, I don't know who he is, and I did not like Peaky Blinders, but I mean, I love James Bond, so I'll probably be watching. I plan to watch any future Bond movies. Dad says I was gonna say try Bonchon chicken. I mean, I like Bonchon, the chain. Shekar is here. No, I don't eat fish because I'm vegan, so no animal products whatsoever. Rated Frog says, Hannah, do you have Disney Plus? Yes. Do you have a recommendation for Disney Plus? Clemente says, okay, thanks for letting me know. You're welcome. Shekar, hello. All right, so let me finish this. And then I'll get to move on to the cooking. Get my apron on and everything. Watch Mr. In Between. Let me see. It's an Australian drama series. Mr. In Between. Dark comedy, crime drama. What's it about? I'll say it's not the type of show I watch, but it's going on my maybe list. Kimchi. All right, let me just polish this off real quick. The reason why I'm eating out of a container is I made these veggie burgers yesterday and I couldn't finish them. I was too full. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw these in a little container. Otherwise they would be on a plate. Not gonna giving away my kimchi. All right, so let's put this away, and what should I do? Grab this. Actually, no. Wait a minute, guys. So I'm just gonna combine everything in my saucepan for the quinoa. Sulex is in the house. Hello. A6 Nami. Hello. Music in the spot. Rated Frog with the popcorn. I've been eating a lot of popcorn the last few days. I put my popcorn machine back today though, because I wasn't feeling like it, but yes, popcorn is so good. All right, so I'm gonna grab my quinoa. I saw you had a popcorn maker, yes. I absolutely love popcorn, it's so good. Jeff is here. Hello, Jeff Bialowitz. Hi, Hannah. Have you tried the Trader Joe's Quinoa Cowboy Burger? No, but it sounds really, really good. Clemente, you're gonna make some food. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm gonna start by cooking some quinoa. Very simple. You guys have seen me make this before. So the first thing I'm gonna do, let me grab a couple things, is I'm going to rinse 1 cup of this. This is like uncooked, just like quinoa. So I'm gonna grab my measuring cup. Actually, let me put on an apron, because why not? Shouldn't be too messy, but whatever. Ooh, what is it? I almost said quinoa, but it's the kimchi. The kimchi is getting to me because it is spicy. All right. Every girl I talk to has a popcorn machine. Yes, I mean, it's such a winning item. It's such a good investment because let me tell you, like, popping your own popcorn at home versus purchasing a bag of popcorn at the grocery store, the price differential is insane. Like, just as a little digression, I would say, like, this whole container, obviously I've used a lot of this because it's not full, but this whole container of popcorn kernels cost me like maybe $5 at the grocery store, somewhere between like 5 and 8, I think. It was definitely a single digit price. So this whole thing, and I only need like 1/3 of a cup to make a big old batch of popcorn, but like $5 to $8 for God knows how many buckets of popcorn versus 1 pre-made bag of popcorn that you just purchase at the grocery store, that can be like 5 to 8. So it's just, yeah. Let me tell you guys, having a popcorn machine is such a hack. God bless America. Hello, good to see you. I've tried that rice, it's all right. So this is not rice. This is different than rice. Carrie Clatt, hello. I don't think I remember you. Let me see what your channel name is. I don't remember you, Carrie. Popcorn machine was a staple. Excuse me, it was a staple. William Barry, have you seen the Chinese popcorn cannons? No, I've never heard of such a thing, but they sound really fun. All right. Yabba dabba do, Hannah, I agree. You never watched Peaky Blinders, didn't like it, so not sure if he's the right choice. No, I did watch it. I watched Peaky Blinders and I hated it. But, I mean, that doesn't mean I won't like James Bond. I mean, I shouldn't say this, but in my head I'm like, how do you screw up James Bond? It seems like a pretty straightforward premise. Like, action, bad guys, slick outfits, sweet cars, like some girly Bond girl, action sequences, jumping, fighting, martial arts. Like, it seems like whoever is writing the James Bond movie, like, would have a pretty solid idea of what should be in the movie. Okay. Dads, I put salt on my popcorn and olive oil. Kirby says hi, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Yes, I didn't see you at first. Thanks for coming. I'm making quinoa as my first item. I love zucchini. Yes, Clemente. I like to put zucchini in my lasagna. I also like zucchini noodles. And see, Peaky Blinders is my top 5. It wasn't for me. Yeah, wasn't my vibe. Okay. William Berry, if you like popcorn, you gotta look up the popcorn cannon. I will. It sounds really fun. Kogan Magruder, hello. My name is James Bond. The James Bond. Ooh. Sorry, I just got an email from somebody. So, just gonna rinse this off. Kirby, okay, you like Peaky Blinders as well. Chad says, if my future wife doesn't look like this, I will be an angry man. That's funny. Dads, I mean, I'm not gonna read your whole thing, but hey, it's a free country. Shekar, Danielle, Put. I don't know what you said. Rob Faye, hi Rob Faye. Oh my God, you got it right. It's so horrible, you guys. Except for like a very, very brief like excursion both days. I wasn't outside. I stayed inside all day yesterday and all day today. I just went out for a quick coffee. Took maybe like 20 minutes. And then yesterday, actually, I don't think I went outside at all yesterday. It's so sad. But get this, you guys, this is insane. But yesterday, so there's some, I don't know what organization it is, but it tracks the top cities in the entire world that have the worst air quality. And Minneapolis was number 4 in the world yesterday for the worst quality air to breathe. I was like, this is so sad. We have just been getting hit with all of this wildfire smoke from Canada. And what's really sad about the smoke, like I was talking to my sister about this today, this was never a thing when we were growing up. Like, we spent all of our summers outside at soccer camp, sports camp, running around with friends, going to the playground. Just our summers were completely outdoors, basically. And we never once had any of this smoke stuff where it was like unhealthy, unsafe for all people, stay indoors. This has become, I would say it's become a noticeable pattern since the summer of 2023. Maybe earlier than that, but I've obviously spent time away from Minneapolis. But it's crazy, you guys. Like, there's just, the climate has changed so much since I was a kid growing up here, because we never, in my childhood summers, high school summers, the summers that I would come home in between college years, never a single day was it like this. And now this summer we've just had, I've lost count of the days where we've just had like weather advisories that the air quality is unsafe to breathe and basically you should just stay inside. It's like, oh no, it's so sad. Anyways, Rob Faye, you nailed it, because we are getting smoked out up here. Omega Supreme, doing good. How about you? Michael Beebe, hallo meine Freundin. Heute Abend ist ein wunderschöner Tag in Minneapolis. Is it? It's very smoky. Ich hoffe, du genießt diesen Sommer. Ja, aber heute, es gibt so viele wildfires. I forget how to say wildfires auf Deutsch. Aber in Canada, yeah, there's a lot of smoke coming down here. Also, deswegen kann ich nicht draußen gehen, weil der Luft nicht so sauber ist. It sucks. So sad. Rada, Dads, your sister My sister's not a twin, dads. But a lot of people will ask if me and my sister are twins. Rich with all the members emojis. Blame it on weather modification, says NC. William Barry says it happened in the 1800s. I see you are a chef. You are in chef mode, says Damien. Thank you. Yeah, I've been rinsing off this quinoa. It's just a good idea to rinse whatever it is that you're cooking with, so you're not getting any residue from the factory or the manufacturer, wherever it was packaged. Just a good idea to rinse it off. That's okay, Rich. I mean, I'm not angry at the Canadians. I think it's just, I was talking about this with my boss a few days ago, because we all are like, yep, it's another smoky day, and it's very unsafe to be breathing this air. My boss was like, yeah, I think what's happening is it's just Canada has these vast territories of land that don't have a lot of inhabitants, and once wildfires start, it's just, you know, if there aren't enough people around and they don't have enough resources in the local area to contain it, it's just gonna burn. So, like, I'm sure, like, we would be struggling with it here too in Minnesota if it was just a bunch of remote areas, not a lot of firefighters, not a lot of resources to get out there and contain it. But it's just so, it's so depressing. Oh, feels very dystopian. Like when the sun sets, it's like orangey pink. It doesn't look like a normal color. And you can like look across the city skyline, and like some buildings you can't see that well because it's just smoke shielding it. All right. Okay. Amit Bashan Fox. You're gonna be the 51st state soon? What do you mean? I was gonna say two Hannahs at once. Sheesh. Gianna Forever, hello, good to see you. Spectrum 4507, I live in fire country. I've seen every fire aircraft there is up close. I bet you have. I'm is here, thank you. Back to the Future with the tofu emojis. Damien. So I'm making quinoa right now. I just rinsed off a bunch of quinoa. It's uncooked, it's raw, so it's similar to rice. You have to rinse it first, and then I'm gonna add some salt, garlic, and olive oil. Is that it? And water, of course, and then just cook it as you would with rice. I love how the survey covers your face. Not really. It's so, like, what is this? Like, on my side, I can't see myself. And what's bumming me out is it's making me wonder if it's affecting the number of people who want to watch my live stream, if they're seeing this poll smack dab in the middle of the screen and they can't actually see me. Whatever. Let's see, August. Let me see, what's your channel? Gibson, hello Gibson. Bobby's cool. Back to the Future, it says, hi to Gianna Forever. Never had that before. Kawasati, Back to the Future. Hannah, I heard you hiccup, yes. Whenever I eat pretty fast, I will hiccup. I can dismiss the poll. That's good, NC, but I'm wondering, because a lot of people just won't put in the effort to try to figure things out. I feel like a lot of people will see the poll in the middle of the screen and they automatically will swipe on. They won't even try to figure out how to dismiss it. They're like, oh, there's something in the middle of the screen. Done. Bye. That's what concerns me. Nema is here. BBCH. Bobby's cool says, yay, you saw my message. Yes, I did see your message. Rated Frog says, the stream is fine for me. Okay, that's good. All right, let me grab some salt, garlic, olive oil, and water. No dismiss option. Oh, it's so sad. It makes me want to close this poll because I think it's being really disruptive tonight, which sucks. Okay. So here's the water. And then let me grab the other things I need. Got some olive oil. And I'm gonna kill this poll because I wanna give you the answer and I'm also just kind of annoyed. Yay, again, best stream ever. I think on this hungry, might have to make lunch. Okay, so let's add all this good stuff into the pot. I'm gonna twist this over to the side. I can see, I know, Kirby, it sucks. Like, maybe what I'll do, I don't know. Like, this really, I will say, I don't think I've been a Karen that many times in my life. But this, the handle issue, seeing you guys as handles instead of your channel names, and now the poll question blocking the middle of the screen, makes me want to be a Karen so bad. Like, just, I don't think you can call YouTube, but just like go to the customer service part and just be like, I need to speak to someone, because it's so irritating. And I love the poll feature too, and now I'm like, I don't like the fact that the poll was blocking my entire view of my screen, because I like seeing the whole feedback in case something is like looking weird. I've never tried juicing before, Travel and Art. Jeff Yellowwood says, made a chocolate cake today. 2 cups of sugar for only 1 ounce of honey. Ooh. Okay, what did you think? It sounds delicious. Roll Taylor can cook. I can see Idaho Curvy. It sucks. Like, maybe what else? I think there might have been a spell check thing. William Berry, the last big fire by us burned for a month. When the sun went down, the flames were ungodly heights. Ooh. Just very, like, sad. Traveling Art, Karen away. I think you guys, like, given the fact that the handles have been an issue for 2 live streams now, and suddenly the poll is deciding to pop up in the middle of the screen, and I think it's been bothering some other people trying to watch my stream. I'm like, come on, YouTube, like, I feel like viewers are very sensitive to visual disruptions like this. Like, they see something they don't like and they're gone. So it does affect the channel. That's what sucks. Hello, Carrie. Climate change yesterday in Austin, over 100 degrees. And now today, flash flood, cool air. Like, make that make sense. I'm very confused. Like, how that's possible. Hi, Shekar, Sean Munoz, and Rich says, Karen. Oh gosh. Spectrum says they kicked my message off. Well, then you must have included a word that I've shadow banned. Please don't, Karen. We need less people like that in Canada. I'm not in Canada. I mean, I would Karen the YouTube stuff, the YouTube issues that I've been encountering for the last couple live streams. My plan of attack is just I'm gonna continue with my live stream schedule and hope that it resolves itself. If it continues being like this after like a week, for sure I would ask, I would like contact YouTube and be like, okay guys, what's going on here? So this is 1 teaspoon of salt. She's not a Karen. No, but I was saying that I might be a Karen with YouTube stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3 teaspoons of garlic powder. There's a lot of garlic in this quinoa that I make almost not every day, but I eat it almost every day. I'll make batches of it. Okay, so that's in there. And then I never really measure the olive oil. I will just kind of eyeball it, but I just love it so much. Bobby's cool. I'm counting down to August 30th. Yes, 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 yes. I'm not gonna put another poll question right now because I feel like the poll question pop-up is actually causing people to like scroll away because it's so visually distracting. So I'm gonna, this sucks, but I'm gonna hold off on poll questions for now. But feel free to type in the chat the dates of my 24-hour live stream so people can see. Shekar, Jeff Bielowitz, I should have used proper amount of honey for more sweetness, but your sweetness makes up for it. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, I've had countless fails in all these years of being vegan. I also prefer to eat gluten-free when I can. And I would say there are things I've thought would work as like substitutes for egg, for dairy, like butter or cream, and it just was the most hideous dessert. So I do like experimenting, but it's always disappointing when it really doesn't work out. But it sounds like your chocolate cake was at least decent the way it turned out. So 2 cups of water going in here, maybe a little more. Does she share on your channel? She does. Do you have a list of shadow banned words? Oh, there's over 1,000. Like, I mean, just use common sense. Don't use words or phrases that are like inappropriate, political. Yeah, it's just there's certain things, and it's really specifically like things that, you know, are rude. All right, so that's going. Now I'm gonna move on to the miso soup. Kirby, did I miss your opinion on the blue jeans ad? Oh my God, wait, I closed the poll and I completely forgot about it. How sad. I think it's because I was eager to get the poll off my screen. So, poll results for the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad. 42% said like the ad, 32% said don't care, and then 10% said don't like it. I personally like it. I mean, I thought it was entertaining. I thought the jeans looked good on her, both her jean jacket and the pant jeans. Yeah, so if I had voted in this poll, I would have clicked like it. I think it's a cool ad. Like, sure, it's seductive, but I mean, she's known for being like a 10 and like very, like, it's not a surprise. It's Sydney Sweeney, come on. Okay, let's see. Trying to get caught up here. Cleon Brown, hello. Robert, Traveling Art, 24-hour live stream is August 30th to 31st, yes. Pascal, we've got Shekar. Did I miss your opinion? Thanks, Kirby, for the reminder. It seems like you either have wildfires or flooding. Should mix the two. Yeah. TP Eagle, David Cortez. All right. Alemão from Brazil. Gianna Forever says hola. Paul Boyd. NC says from Korea to Japan with the miso soup. Yes. Rated Frog got the poll right. Well, there wasn't really I guess, matching I'm guessing you said like the ad. Because I like the ad, and I think I like it even more because people are so outraged by it. And I'm like, it's just, like, come on. Like, there's nothing shocking. Like, she didn't do or say anything controversial. She's super attractive, and it's like American Eagle knows what they're doing with, it's like the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It's like, come on. Like, you know what to expect. So I don't know. It's a bit, the blowback is amusing, and personally to me it's a bit much. Let's see, TP Eagle. Oh, that is kind. I mean, I'm not trying to compare myself with Sydney Sweeney. Andrew AMG. Kirby says, I respect her not being modest and not caring what people, same. I actually do appreciate that. Like, I prefer modesty in my own life. However, if you're anybody, guy or girl, and you just want to like have all your business out there, I'm like, it's a free country. Like, obviously you can't be like a nudist out in the street. Like, that's not cool. But like, I don't know. I think, yeah. I also think too, when you have someone who's very beautiful, like Sydney Sweeney, you are gonna get a lot of jealous, insecure people who are, conventionally speaking, not anywhere near as attractive as she is. And they're gonna spew hate, and they're gonna drag her through. Like, it's just, that's what annoys me. It's like the haters, just like, who are jealous and petty and nasty, projecting their own issues onto other people. That element I don't like. And also too, Kirby, I do appreciate that she's just kind of like, whatever, like let's be real. Sydney Sweeney is raking in all the Benjamins. Like, the girl is killing it right now, and she knows she is, and she doesn't care. So I appreciate that. I wanted to say thank you so much to Gianna Forever, My Life. I'm getting so used to people's handles now. Thank you so much. Anniversary. Next month. Yeah, you guys, I'm already starting to look ahead to next month, which is, it's crazy to say that next month is September, because my YouTube 5th birthday is on September 10th, I believe, and then my actual birthday is September 13th. And there's like, I want to do something for the YouTube birthday, I want to do something for my actual birthday, I have yeah, like stuff I want to bake. Yeah, lots of planning. I know it's over a month away, but things, I feel like things always just come quickly. Kirby, Gianna is goated. Julio Antonio Fernandez said hi. Andrew Charters. D Punchy. Stand Fast. What does sehr mean? And mehr in German. I'm like starting to read it in German. Sehr means very, and mehr means more. It's a major sacrifice on your part to prepare food, all while keeping up with the chat. Clearly you would meal cooked? The last part, you would, if not for us distracting. Oh, I think you're saying you would have your meal cooked already if I wasn't chatting with you. That's okay. I mean, I really love chatting with you guys. Spectrum says Sydney, but can she cook? Maybe. Claudia is here. Alejo Rautel. You are too. Wow, says Pascal. Tony is here. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. That big frying pan was so nice. I can't wait to see you use it. Yes, I have, it's actually in my fridge right now. I made a tofu scramble. Rich made a really funny comment on the short that I posted today of the unboxing of the fry pan. And it really is, I mean, I'm not gonna ever use it as a weapon. I really don't plan to. But I mean, I was thinking, like, should the zombie apocalypse happen, like, you really could defend yourself with the frying pan that I got from LaBoff. Travel Nerd says, everybody's a critic until you break it down for them. Yes. Andrew Chiason, it's expected these days we are in a cycle of animosity toward each other for no reason. Yes, I feel like I just want everyone to calm down, not be so offended by everything. And I think people are generally kind of tired of the like, we must be outraged and PC about everything because it's just exhausting and it's a waste of time. But yeah, it feels like, can we be chill? Like, this is in the biggest scheme of things, like, it's not a big deal. Pascal, David, Harzold, love your fingernails, thank you. Don't have anything on them other than nail strengthener polish. Yes, don't hate, appreciate. Beautiful people get the advantage. That is true. I mean, there is such a thing as the halo effect where I'm sure there have been studies, but people talk about like, yeah, like if you're born with physical traits that are seen as being attractive in society, like it gives you advantages. I think it's Pavans. We talked about this. Your name is Greek. Pavais. It's Pavais. Hello, Pavais. Oaktown, doing good. James is here. Pavais, yep, from Greece. Oh no, I'm so behind. How did this happen? Paul Chorpka, Mr. Rub23. Thank you, E-Clip. James, let's go Virgo. Yes, I'm a Virgo. September 13. Does your birthday fall on a Friday? Travel Art. My birthday was on a Friday last year. And if you go to my channel, you will see that I did a Friday the 13th spooky birthday cake. I made a red velvet cake, and actually I still have the decoration for it. I'm not gonna get it down now because it's like up in this like top shelf of this cabinet. But yeah, I originally was gonna do a Freddy, no, it's Jason. Jason is Friday the 13th. I was gonna do a Jason cake with like a hockey mask and like the full Friday the 13th. I couldn't find a good Jason Voorhees decoration for my cake. So I just decided to go with a more spooky, like have a killer birthday was what I put on my red velvet cake. It was very fun. Subconscious, having a great day, really good day at work today, productive and exciting. Like it's like one of those really good days at work where like I'm interested in what's happening, things are moving, like things were moving moving smoothly. So it was like I would say it was like a 9 out of 10 work day. Spectrum, I don't want to be the neg, but giving merit for simple beauty is wrong. I mean, right or wrong, I don't think that's how the world operates. I mean, it's just how the world is. Like people, I mean, you can look in nature. It's like certain traits are rewarded, some are cast aside. Yeah, I mean, biology is brutal. Paula Chopka. Travel vlogger. Hello, travel vlogger. It takes me a second to remember your channel names. I'm like, wait, that's this person. All right. Tony says, I took a new picture, I think, on channel. Cute. Is that your pet dog, Tony? Bing, bop, boom. Somebody with a skillet. Yes, Kirby. I love that. All right. We got big old fry pan, says Rich. Yes. Fine art queen. Syed is here. Hasher Naim Panagiotis. Oh my goodness. What? Let's see. Vismut, I think. Vismut is here. Travel and Art says, sweet, thank you. Arabic name, don't know how to read it. Panagiatis. Oh, I could have sworn it was Pavais, but maybe I'm misremembering. Chris Dickerson is here. Chrisleen Woods, thank you so much. Reaper is here. Hi, Reaper. Good to have you back. Thank you, Christine. Yes, I meant to say I took a picture of my dog, Jetta. Oh, that's a cute name for a dog. Melanie is here. Julio, hello. Still at 10K, not moved yet. That's because once you move to 2 digits with a K, it only gives you 1 decimal point. So you will see the decimal point when I have gained 100 subscribers beyond 10,000. So yes, like 10.1 will be 10,100. Thank you, Melanie, for the sub. I appreciate it. Ruma, I do love peanut butter with apple. Yes. AE Jabo, cake champagne. What are you finna cook tonight? Danny, I've got some quinoa over here. Ooh, and it's already going. So what I'm gonna do is actually, one sec. I'll show you guys this stuff. So I've got my quinoa going, and this is a natural thing that happens, but usually there's like there's a bit of like foam that will form on the top. So what you do is you just like skim it off with a spoon, or like a, whatever you call this, a soup ladle. So like, don't really want this in my final quinoa. So usually this happens with soups. You just skim off, like, do you see that? It's kind of this like foamy stuff that I'd rather not eat. It's fine to eat it, it's just personally, I think it's just bits of residue that form that. So I will just skim this off the top and then put it back on the stovetop. And then cover it as well. Thank you, Reaper, for the 10K. Congratulations. Yes, travel vlogger, my birthday is next month. It's on September 13. Lady Pac-Man making quinoa. Hog says, Hannah, don't kill me. I'm at Outback Steak. Dude, I ate it. I loved Outback Steakhouse when I was a kid. Like, I would get the surf and turf there. So most of the people in my life are omnivores. Like, you do you. I don't need that, but I really don't care. Alfie, math is official. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna stir this. Thank you. I saw a 100 come through, 100 gift. 1 sec, 1 sec. Okay, so I'm just stirring this quinoa. Okay, it was Reaper who gave the 100. Coast Cider, you seem lively. I'm tired and it's only 7:20 in beautiful Oregon. Hey, I feel like I'm actually coming off a period of feeling pretty tired. I don't know if you can hear it, Coast Cider, but I'm so close to being 100% back to normal, but I've had a cold since like Sunday of last weekend. And it just, I don't know what it was. I don't think it was COVID, but who knows? I never took a test because it wasn't that severe. I just laid low, got a lot of sleep, but I was like, oh, I feel draggy. So I'm lively, but I feel like it's because I've spent a lot of the last several days just like vegging and watching Downton Abbey on my couch. So quinoa is cooking, guys. I'm gonna put this lovely lid onto the top so that it's cooking with a lid on it. Cover it, timer. All right, miso time. I'm gonna snack on some almonds first. Paranormal Nightmare TV, thank you so much. It's crazy to be at 10K and it has not sunk in yet. So appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I missed a few people up here. Let me get to these. Make some caramel apples for a dessert. I've done this actually. I did it last summer on a live stream. One of my very first live streams, I did that. Dominique Ridley is here. Richie in Los Angeles. I'm cooking quinoa. I'm gonna make miso soup right now. And then make some salad dressing really quick. Hello, Ta. Is your channel name different? Isaac Danny, okay. Lenny, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. Don't know Stray Kids. Is the wildfire covering everything in a fine film of ash? Good question. I haven't noticed. But also I haven't been looking super closely. Mine is on September 24th. Nice travel vlogger. Close birthdays. Yes, Coast Cider. It's like when you finally get over a cold or any illness, you're just like, thank you. It's such a drag. I hate being sick. It's such a disruption. All right, Terry Nesbitt says it's 10:22 years, so you must be somewhere on the East Coast or like Florida, because I'm in the central time zone of the United States. Also, we're at 106 likes, so thank you guys. We made it past 100. Hog says September 13th has been declared a national holiday. It's my own holiday. Actually, so whenever my birthday falls on a work day, I always take that day off. I use a PTO so that I have my birthday off. I do not work on my birthday if I can help it. Quinoa does not boil over. Like, in my experience, I think it would if you added too much water or you had the heat on like maximum high, but I've never had quinoa boil over. Jen Kai, thank you. Yabba dabba doo, thanks. Back to the Future. Yes, still on the ball. Troll Patrol. That's the phrase that John Puntney used. I'm not Arab, no. Kanchan, Aaliyah, hi Dan Toledo, Vishnu, blue and green slacks, Undertale, okay. Miso Soup, I know, I gotta get a move on though, because it's already 9:30. I mean, yes, it's not a work night, so I'm not as concerned, but I'm still like, okay, don't want this to drag on forever. I'm actually gonna give this one more stir. Oof. Just to make sure everything is combined in here. Pavais, or you said something else. I feel like your name is Pavais, I'm so sure. Come to Greece? Yeah, I mean, I've been to Greece, it's beautiful. All right, so let's make some room here. I did pin a recipe, but I'm gonna just start prepping my veggies. Ruth is from New Zealand, hello. Seba is here, yabba dabba doo. Just thought 24 hours, something football related. Jeff, Hannah, you are like a Swiss Army knife in your versatility on tackling different subjects that we bring up in addition to your natural creativity. Thank you. I mean, the thing is, I love talking about a million different things on my live streams. I feel like I've never in my life wanted to get boxed into like one thing where it's like, I only do this, or I'm only interested in this. So I like talking about a ton of stuff on here. My birthday is on Veterans Day, so I never had to go to school. That's nice, Reaper. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been, oops. Sorry. My thing jumped. JB, I wanted to reply. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a relaxing Friday night. Okay, Aaliyah, Oh, funny. Harry Potter. Arthur is here. The one and only. Wait, okay, is it your birth? I think it's your birthday. Yes, the one and only. Your birthday is today. I have it written down. The one and only birthday equals August 1st. So everybody say happy birthday to the one and only. Oops, not the USA flag. That's a bit aggressive. Did you do anything fun to celebrate? Barnabas is here. Seawall CC is back. Thanks so much. Sodium chloride, Johnny Peterson, Terry Nesbitt. I have championships for swim tomorrow. Ooh, I'm like, ooh, championships, and then, ooh, 6 in the morning. Boy, I can't tell you the last time I saw 6 a.m. 6 anything a.m. Because I'm a night owl. I do not get up early. Ooh, that's brutal. The thought of like competing in a sport at 6 in the morning is brutal. I forgot it's a Friday. It says you haven't had a do. Peggy Hecke, good to see you. Don't burn that chicken, says Johnny Peterson. Make a Greek pasta salad. Ashley for life. Thank you so much. Glad you like the earrings. Yes, Reaper says W Dono. Yes, JB Goated says Kirby. Power level 9,000. That was JB. Yuri Oliveira. Feliz aniversario. Yes, to the one and only. I like that, Kirby. Shermond. Bojangles. Yuri Oliveira. Big Mike. Punishers. Reaper says I go to work at 4 p.m. Wow. And get off at 5 a.m. Whoa, wait. So you work like 12-hour shifts. Holy moly. NC says, are you typing in the chat when you comment? I never see it if you are. Oh no, did it not go through? I typed a comment. I can see it on my side. But that's weird. Hog November 10th. Marine Corps birthday, November 11th is Veterans Day. I get Veterans Day off at my job, you guys. It is so nice. All right. Your fave Mexican. Thank you for the free membership. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let me start prepping the veggies that are going to be going into my miso soup. I've got some scallions here. It's not like strictly traditional miso soup. I don't think it normally has mushrooms, but I was like, whatever, it's a soup, who cares? There is tofu typically in miso soup. And then I've got some miso paste. It was, so I took a look at this today because I was like, do I get new miso paste? I think this is fine. I feel like miso paste it's one of those zombie apocalypse foods where it can last a really long time. Like it's just like a bean paste. I think it's fermented. But yeah, this is what miso paste looks like. I guess it kind of looks like peanut butter from a distance. But I will be using miso paste for miso soup. It says that this is it expired or best before January 2025. But I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use this miso because I really don't think, the thing is it's gonna be boiled anyways, which kills anything that might be in it. So if you don't see me tomorrow, it might have been the miso soup or the miso paste. All right, miso paste rocks, says Carrie Hogue. Yes. Reaper says, ooh, rah. Jed is here. I'm putting in Clorox Solid Grip Shelf Liner. Okay. Punishers is waving. That was the timer for my quinoa, so I'm going to turn the burner off. And let's get going, because I've been yapping so much. Happy birthday to the one and only, says Yabba Do. I add mushroom and tofu and green onions at the end. Yes, I'm gonna see, I pulled up a recipe because I've never made miso soup before. I think I want the mushroom to actually cook in the soup, so I might add it early. Miso is fermented. Nick, I'm having a good day. Reaper, okay. Fermented miso paste. Alexei, привет, Alexei. Как dela? Biafra stories. Nobody is asking where are the Cheerios. I think I might have them down here. Yeah. I don't know why. I moved them down here because I just wanted to have other stuff hanging out on my counter, but I do have my Cheerios. I just haven't been like craving my Cheerios as much lately. My favorite is Catalina Crunch, which you see over there. I actually just ordered like 6 more bags of Catalina Crunch. I'll show you guys, maybe not tomorrow, but like probably on Sunday night, because I think the package is supposed to arrive sometime tomorrow. I recommend it last week. I was surprised you were making it today, says Reaper. JB says maybe. Carlitos. Pascal. All right. So let's get going with chopping some scallions. I could probably grab a bowl actually. Let me not use this. It's kind of a pain. So, oh, thank you, JB. I turn around and there's another super chat from you. Thank you. Marvelous is here. Rue and Lex Gaming. Hog says me, so never mind. Marvelous from Spain. Oh, lovely. Which city in Spain are you from? Kirby, yes, goated. W Dono, yes. Yes. All right. Look out. Time to chop some scallions. So these are also known as green onions. I grabbed these from the store today and they're looking pretty good. I kind of will just look to see if there's any residue, stuff I should trim off. I think I'll just give them a quick rinse. Thank you, Valentina Valdez. Alpha Dog says cake. Blakely, I'm glad you like the earrings. So many people like the earrings, and that is why I wear them on every single live stream. Malaga, ooh, Andalusia, beautiful. I have never ever been to Malaga or Andalusia, as the Spaniards like to say. What would be closest to Andalusia? Probably, I was in Valencia, Madrid, Barcelona, and Ibiza, and it was really fun. Thank you, JB. Green onion smell, fire, yes. Let's see, Valentina, thank you. The Asylum Beyond the Dead, yes, I'm back. I'm making some miso soup. I've got my miso paste going on right here. It's a little expired. It says I should have used it by the end of January this year, and now it's August. but it is fermented, and if it was something else like a dairy product or egg, like there's certain things, tomato, ooh, if you eat them way past their, like if they have gone bad, it can be very, very dangerous for you. But I would say, comparatively speaking, miso paste, not very good. It's kind of like if you had a box of like Ritz crackers and it's like best if eaten by January, and you're like, okay, it's been a few months, but really, okay, they're gonna be stale, not as like flaky and buttery, but I think I'm gonna be fine. All girl, little mold won't make you fold. I like that, John Jay. That's a good one. I haven't heard that before, but that's clever. Let me grab my trash can so I can toss stuff away. We also call them spring onions. That's cute. I haven't heard that before. Spring onion. Yeah, I've only ever heard scallions and green onions. Oops. Are you making a sandwich? No. I am gonna be making some miso soup. Sounded really good. And as I've said before, I'm coming off of having a cold, so miso soup just sounds so restorative, super cozy, super relaxing. Oh my gosh. It's a one-man dono train. I love this. Thank you so much. Gotta say thanks. Valentina, no, I'm not Mexican, but people do ask if I'm Latina. I'm not, I have no heritage from Central or South America, nowhere in the Caribbean. I am 50% white, European mix, 50% Ethiopian, so East African. Thank you so much, JB. The one-man dono train. There we go. We've got Michael Martin from Sweden. Beautiful. Where in Sweden are you from? Which city? I've never been to Sweden. I have not been to any part of Scandinavia in my life, but I would love to go. I've heard so many good things about the Scandinavian countries. 100% cool chick, says Carrie. Thank you. You are 100% goddess, says JB. Thank you. All right. I have to say, chopping scallions, not the most exciting thing. It's a bit tedious, but I do love them. So, chop away, I guess. I'm half Greek and Danish. Okay, very cool. Choo choo, says Reefer. Deborah, hi Deborah. I just changed my username. It's been a while since I saw you last, so I'm glad you came back, Deborah. All right. Pascal says one love. Chloe, I am making miso soup. I love miso soup. If you're gonna have it anywhere, it would be a Japanese restaurant. Whenever I go for sushi, I'll often get miso soup as an appetizer before my actual sushi comes out. Hockey Kid is here. Love the username. I was not a hockey kid. I was a figure skating kid, but I thought hockey was so cool. Oh, here we go. Dono train continues. Oh gosh, Yuri Oliveira from Brazil. Matthew Clark, I didn't see you before. I'm making miso soup. Oh, Lidköping is where you're living in Sweden. I've never heard of Lidköping before. Yummy. What do you mean? Lidköping is on the south of the big lake Vänern. Oh my goodness. The only cities I know in Sweden are Stockholm and Gothenburg and I used to know more, but those are the only two that come to mind. Sabir Hossein is from Bangladesh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, between Gothenburg and Stockholm. Okay, perfect. Answered. I know where those two cities are, but I couldn't tell you where Lidköping is relative to those two. To able to help, hello. Miso soup. That's what I'm making. Super, super basic. It's like veggie broth with some miso paste and, some veggies thrown in. So it's definitely not a calorie dense meal, but it really is for me, it's a feel good meal. Oh, get out of there, come on. Deborah, I have no money. That's okay. That's okay. No worries. There's no expectation. Just nice to have you here and see you in the chat. Okay, keep on chopping. This is cracking me up. JV's on a roll. Mont Tremblant, I have not heard of Mont Tremblant. Not far from Trollhättan, where they built the Saab cars. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool, Michael. You have very good English. I'm assuming you also speak Swedish. JB, you're on a roll. Oh, come on, emojis. Okay, gotta go, says JB. See you later. Thank you so much for the super chats. I so appreciate it. Guto says, hey, Hannah Miranda, how was your day? It was a really, really good day. Like, such a pleasant day at work. What am I doing? I want to keep these. But yeah, really pleasant day at work. I had I was walking a teammate through something I had done, and it's just like we ended up having like a really nice conversation that just like meandered to all these other things that were related to our project. But it was just so nice. Just got work done. I will say this, it feels good to be productive, but you weren't like super stressed and freaking out. Like, it was a productive day, but it felt very like calm. I knew what things I had to get done, had a solid like lunch break. It just felt like a nice, productive, but leisurely day at the same time. Because man, those days where you are racing a deadline and your heart is just like pounding and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can get this done. Those days are really stressful. And today was not one of them. Thank God. Ooh, these really smell so good. I lived in Boston 8 months in the 90s. Oh, that's so cool. What brought you to Boston from Sweden, Michael? Michael, I'm trying to think in Swedish. Would it be like Michel? Michael. I'm trying to think how you would say Michael in Swedish. Um, 47 by 76. I'm not doing that math in my head. Yes, Back to the Future, thank you. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Yes, indeed. Guto, Deborah. Oh, okay, you're doing homework. Gotcha. I could do that on paper, but in my head, can't tell ya. Yeah, but I just checked. There's over 1,300 different varieties of miso, and that's just in Japan. I had no clue. Then I feel less. Not that I was actually worried, but I know I'm throwing in mushrooms, which I've never had in miso anywhere I've eaten Japanese food. But I'm sure there's varieties of miso where you can throw mushroom in. Plus, I feel like it's just such a natural ingredient for miso. All right, last little bit of scallion. Chop it up. The little strings off of here. No strings, please. All right, so that's the scallion part. Now I'm gonna clean the mushrooms. Michael is gonna subscribe. Thank you so much. I know how to say, wait, no, do you guys say talk? I don't think you do. I was gonna say thank you in Swedish, but I can't remember if it's talk or not. I think it is talk. Talk for the soap. Pascal, what is your work? I'm a data analyst. Guto, I'm making miso soup. Oui, mon chéri, says Michael. I would love to know how do you say Michael in Swedish? Is it like Mikael or Michel? Oh, okay. Been to the USA 3 times. Okay, you have relatives here. Ooh. All of a sudden my throat got super dry. I don't know why, guys. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this off really quick. Probably drink some water too. Okay. So next up, guys, is mushrooms. Gamil is here. Guto, Matthew Clark. Does cooking give you peace after a hard day? I think it's really fun. I've always really liked trying different recipes, making dishes. You pronounced it correct. Oh gosh, I was saying it a million ways. Is it Miguel? Also, Rich, I had the same thought. So you said we haven't hit 10. The reason why you're not seeing 10.01 is because, actually, let me pull up my studio because I think we will have. You only see 1 decimal point once you get to 10K. So it'll be 10.1 once I get to 100 subscribers past 10,000. So I will open up my studio right now and see what it says. So we're at 10,040 subs. So it would be 10.04, but the way that YouTube is set up is it doesn't give you 2 decimal places after you hit 10K. because I have seen this on other channels too. Crystal is back. I'm making miso soup. I just finished chopping up some green onions, aka scallions. Motivational Cleaning is about to subscribe. Amazing. Westendall Talk. Okay, that is how you say thank you. Oh, Michelle. So you do say it like in French, Michelle. Michelle. That's like German too. I speak German, and in German you would say Michael. Cool. Chat broker says Serge. 4 more questions on my homework, says Deborah. Nice. We've got, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hannah, I've been to Hellenbach. It's a town in Norway. What? Oh no. Oh, but hell, like I'm sure in Norwegian, because that language is similar to German, hell is also a word in German, and hell means bright, like lots of light. So I'm sure hell in Norwegian is similar to German, which would be light. Like it's a very light day. Congrats, but what are you doing? I'm cooking. Yes, Rich, I know. I was wondering that too, but then I was like, oh, the decimals you only get 1 decimal once you get to 2-figure, like double-digit thousands. Randy is here. Michael. All right. I'm gonna rinse off these mushrooms now. So the way I'm gonna do that is make some room. This is my strainer. Hannah, BRB in 15 minutes, sounds good. That's funny because Lucifer means light bringer. Jace. So my sub count job has ended, LOL, if it's every 100 now. No, I mean, I suppose, you do have a point, yeah, because it is a slower climb to 100. So, I mean, eventually, like, you'll be able to say we're at 10.1, which means we're at 100. Like, you know, we've gone up 100 from 10,000. But you can still do it, Rich. It's just there's fewer intervals that you'll get to announce if you're tracking it. Alrighty, mushroom time. Woohoo! So I'm gonna rinse these under some water. I'll turn this to the side here. Move this so you can see. And just take my sink, water, whatever, and rinse these. That's funny. Okay, I saw that one from Reaper. I like to cook breakfast. Food's the best, but enjoy cooking everything I can. Yes, same. Shroomy time, yes. Ooh, Siad does not like mushrooms. Okay, time for questions now. I am new. Are you vegan, Hannah? Nice. Alrighty, so strain these, and I'm gonna grab a paper towel and just give these just a little pat so they're not super dry or super wet. I love mycology. Usman is here. All right, so let me turn my camera back to my cutting board. Set this down. And then just get these out onto the cutting board. Deborah, who deleted my food comment? Didn't see it. Cherry earrings, yes. Thank you, Usman. I'm making miso soup. Actually, I might need to do this in 2 batches. And I'm gonna grab, I think I'll grab a bowl. Oh, I've not been drinking enough water today, guys. Asmit Saud said hi. Sounds good. Usman, drums for life, eating Swiss cheese. You said that earlier. I remember that comment. I remember thinking it was such an elegant image, thinking of Swiss cheese and grapes. Stay hydrated. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do my best. Today I haven't had as much as I normally do. I've had like maybe 6 cups. I aim for 9 every day, or about 2 liters. Okay, I definitely should have grabbed a bigger cutting board. Oh well. And maybe a bigger bowl, we'll see. Favorite cheeses? I'm vegan, so I don't eat cheese. Piposaurs. Carrie, ever noticed that thrift stores use price stickers that leave residue? That's a good point, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like, why? I mean, it's probably because they're cheaper stickers to buy. But it's like, aw. I hate the residue when you try to take off the sticker and it doesn't come off cleanly. Michelle. Miso has no meat. Indeed. I'm vegan, Michelle, so I don't eat meat. Oh, I see you were responding to Piposaurs. Coleman69, hello. Just like the members badges, there won't be a new color badge until 6-month mark. Well, didn't you just hit 5 months? So you just have to wait a month? Let's see, Crystal Nicole says, what's your favorite hobbies? So I really love working out, and I do a variety of workouts. I like running. I'm a distance runner. I like yoga. I like Pilates. I like HIIT workouts, high intensity interval workouts. I like stretching. I really love reading. I love reading historical fiction. I love reading novels. I don't know, just reading books I enjoy, and cooking and baking. That's about all I've got time for in terms of hobbies. Okay, so let's get some of these going in here. I love mushrooms so much, you guys. Oh, they're so good. So tasty. Don't know where your comment went with the color skull. You probably said something that included a word that's shadow banned. Travel and Art says there's always room for mushrooms. Yes. Here's a trick. Use tape to take off the residue. I've never tried that. Reaper. Yeah, I don't know if I grabbed a big enough bowl. We'll see. Let's see. I love graphic novels. I haven't read that many graphic novels, but the ones I have read I liked. Come on, mushrooms. Let's go. Chop, chop. Okay, so getting all the mushies in here. Let's see. Hannah, big hug. I gotta sleep. It's 5 in the morning. Oh my gosh, Michelle, what are you doing up at 5 in the morning? Oh my goodness. I mean, I low-key love that because I'm a night owl and I do like to stay up all night. But 5 a.m., whew, that is quite the hour to be up at. And it sounds like you've stayed up all night if you're going to sleep. So have a lovely sleep, Michelle. See you next time. 5 a.m. in the morning sucks. I don't mind 5 a.m. in the morning if I have been staying up all night and then I just go to sleep. But waking up at 5 a.m., no thank you. Deborah says it sucks. Z is for Michelle. Thank you, yes. I don't know how you say sleep well in Swedish, but maybe it sounds something like schlaf gut. Schlaf gut, Michelle. Oh, have you read any Colleen Hoover books? No, but of course I know that Colleen Hoover is at the center of the Justin Baldoni saga because It Ends With Us is now just, oh my god. Ugh. So no, I've not read any of Colleen Hoover's books, but I know who she is and I know her book, It Ends With Us, because of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. I don't know if I'm gonna see that. Ugh. We'll see. Mia is asking, what is my favorite thing to cook? I'd probably say like tofu scramble. I make it so much these days. It's like, I eat it for breakfast most days or lunch, like either of those meals. Also, okay, it's 10:06, not too bad. Luckily, miso isn't too complicated. If I was still chopping veggies and then I had like a bunch of cooking and baking steps and it was 10, I'd be like, I don't know, guys. Thank you, Jaw. Deborah says soon, once I'm in middle school. Ooh, Dan the Lab. Miso soup, yes, yes, yes. It is miso soup. Pascal says 4 a.m. boom, soldier drill. Yeah, no, not for me. I'll pass. The thing is, I think there's certain things that I would have done if I had gone the military route. I think I would have done well in a lot of, trainings and things that they make you go through. But, like the morning, like the brutally early morning stuff, you have to like get woken up at 4:30, go and do drills right away in the field, like push-ups, jogging, sprinting, getting yelled at by your drill sergeant. And like when I wake up, I'm like half awake. I don't really know what's fully going on. And that, oh my god. Like that, it's the brutal early morning hour stuff that they make you do in the military. My dad was in the military and he tells me about just getting woken up at some horrible hour, like not 3, but probably like 4 or 5, and it's just like, get up, you lazy, blah, 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 blah. Just get up, run a million miles. You get to eat for like 2 seconds, and then you have to go and do other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll pass. I don't ever want to have to do that in my life. No thanks. Guto, Deborah, it's 12:08 in the morning, so you're 2 hours ahead. Okay. Serge, the color skull. All right, mushrooms are chopped up, which means I gotta cube the tofu, but part of me just wants to get this going on my stovetop. Cool, Genuine Phil says I did all that in boot camp. Respect. I mean, all the people in uniform, I'm like, ooh. I never would have picked that for myself, so I respect just what you have to go through when you're in the military, because it doesn't look fun. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. Traveling Art says, yell at me at 4 a.m. in the morning and you're getting pranked. Okay. Guta, that's nice. I'm guessing you are on the West Coast. No, I'm in the middle of the United States. I'm in Minnesota. I have a magnet, but sadly, I have a magnet in the shape of Minnesota, but for some reason it decided to start to stick to my fridge. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, that is unfortunate. But no, I'm not in California or West Coast. Linda, where I live, it's 11:10, so you're 1 hour ahead of me. Deborah, nice. I love math too. Pascal, starting my electricity business. Yassine, I'm doing well. Kai is here. Hi, Kai. Thomas is here. Deborah. Haishbi. Gaston from Argentina. Guto, Deborah, so you'll work for NASA. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of cool stuff with the math if you go into math, because it does fall under the STEM, group of majors. Mathematics, baby. Guto, no, says Deborah. All right, so let's wrap up this chopping. I'm gonna get this tofu cubed into little pieces, and then that should be just about it. So we're getting close, guys. I think this should be big enough. Also, I didn't show you a close-up, but here's the lovely chopped mushrooms, everybody. User is here. Sorry, as you can probably see, it's showing handles. I just want to see if your channel name is different. It's Ree. Hello, Ree. Math sucks. I'm always missing something. No, math is amazing. I love math. It's so satisfying. Dang, I was trying to buy a plate, says Thomas. Jamila Rana. Yassine is from Egypt. Very cool. I've never been to Egypt before, but I'd love to go one day. I'd love to go to the pyramids at Giza, of course. I'd love to go to Alexandria. I'd love to go to Petra. I'd love to go to all of the burial sites with the mummies. I'd love to go to the American University in Cairo. All these great places. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Sometimes my desktop interface is just so bad. Slow. All right, Hannah, I thought you don't like math. No, I like math, and I was really good at math in school. I got all A's in math. OMG, I'm from Alexandria. Oh, you are from Alexandria. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful city. I mean, I've never been, but it's legendary. It's ancient. Oops, I missed a few comments here. Okay. Gucho says, I don't understand math. Yassine, thank you. Deborah says, I want to be a singer. Okay, go for it. Concentrated, thanks for going live. Always enjoy your perspective. Thank you so much, Concentrated Tarot. Kalgail? Don't know if I'm saying that right. Osama Morgan from South Africa is here. True to each his own, says Travelin' Art. Right. Math is essential for everyday life. Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, I'm not talking, I mean, I did do like calculus and trig, and I feel like I did other ones too. But no, I always really liked math, but you don't have to be doing like crazy complicated math, but I feel like math is so good for everyday life. Like if you know how to quickly do like percentages, like, okay, I need to take like 3% of this and then add it to like half of that and then multiply it if it's gonna grow by 8% over the next year, times it by 1.08, like just those quick like percentages and division formulas. If you can just do that quick head math, like that's great. I don't think you need, unless you are in a STEM field where you have to be doing applied mathematics, you don't need to do all the fancy math. I'm a truck driver. Ooh, that's so cool, Matthew Clark. Where were you driving through in Minnesota? What part of the state, or what cities? Yassine, I know, right? Kira's here. Alejo, thank you so much. What's your favorite piece of literature? Oh my God, I love this question. There's so many lovely things I've had to read. So I would say my favorite piece of literature, it's technically a play, but when people ask me my favorite book, I just say it anyways. So I love The Crucible by Arthur Miller, which is about the Salem witch trials in 1692, I think. I also really love The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, Minnesota author. That's about the Vietnam War. And I love Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, who's a Nigerian author. I think he's still alive. I kind of don't want to check. Scarlet Letter, of course. Gosh, what else? I mean, Shakespeare. Love Shakespeare. The Odyssey by Homer. Greek mythology in general. Love it. Broncos is from Hawaii. I haven't heard of Gravity Falls, Deborah. Thank you, Yassine. Broncos. Kira says, favorite dinner, LOL, text to talk, tofu block. Dion Mark said hi. Yassine, Moonlight is here. Alexandria is the land of the Walking Dead, says Guta Kowalski. We're talking about Alexandria and Egypt, though. Yassine, I wish I've been to any country in Asia. I've never traveled before. I mean, there's still time. Mark, not preparing a salad. Thank you, Snoopy. Euler, yes, Dylan. Favorite sport of all time? Euler is football, as the world calls it. Soccer, as we call it here in the United States. You guys, Premier League is coming back in 2 weeks. Match week 1 is 2 weeks from today. I believe Liverpool will be playing on that first day. I'm a huge fan. It's my favorite sports league in the whole world. I'm obsessed with the Premier League, and I'm ready for it to be back. I love summer, but one sad part about summer is that EPL is not happening. Like, games aren't playing. So yeah, football/soccer is my favorite sport. It will always be my favorite sport. And I did play soccer growing up. Cutting up the tofu. Look at all that tofu. Deborah, she's making miso. Thank you guys. Yeah, for those people who are rolling in here and don't know what I'm making. Here says nice future. Ooh, I love okay, I've never read Blood Meridian. I've heard of it, but there's like some big old books, like just standards of literature I know of, but I've never read. Like I've never read The Handmaid's Tale. I've never read Lolita. I've never read what's another classic? The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. A lot of Agatha Christie I haven't read. Yeah, there's so much, and I don't have endless time to be just sitting around reading. I do like reading, but I work a 9 to 5, and then I do a lot of other stuff. So my reading time, sadly, is very limited, but I hope to have more in the future. Yassine, I don't have kids. Guto says, I am 90 years old. My favorite book, An Art of War, that's one I've been meaning to get to, The Color Skull. Jules is from Rwanda. Travel and Art says, you should try juicing apples and carrots. Tried it when I was a kid, straight bomb. Yes, I know, Travel and Art, I definitely want to invest or perhaps get a brand collaboration. That would be the real hack for a really, really, really nice juicing machine. Because honestly, some mornings I'm like, it'd be nice to just start with a nice like juice drink with lots of healthy stuff in it. Does anyone actually use calculus? I mean, I think if you are an engineer, or I would say with calculus, because calculus is like, it's like, there's acceleration and there's, oh, it's the other one. I think it starts with a D. I'm blanking, but it's like rate of change. Oh, velocity and acceleration. Those are like the two big ones. And I think like if you're going into anything that has to do with like aerospace, like rockets or planes, I'm guessing like if you're an aerospace engineer, you're probably going to be using calculus because you're going to be looking at the rate of speed change as the plane is going up. But if you're not in like one of those hardcore like engineering mathy types of roles, trying to think what else would use calculus. I mean, if you're I just feel like something in the sciences in addition to like engineering and flight would involve calculus. Yes, Kira, I'm a technologic grandpa. Matthew Clark, math is universal language, binary code. I also, my first name abbreviated. Matthew, okay. Good, so, favorite show of all time? That was, who asked that? Snoopy. Snoopy, my favorite show of all time is Game of Thrones. Close second is Downton Abbey. I know, very different shows, but so good. Very captivating in different ways. All right. Tofu is cubed, guys, so now should just be the easy part, which is like make the soup and add the ingredients. Doodles is here. Lou Basso, what's your channel about? So I do vegan food on my channel. I also do travel vlogging, brand collaborations. I am a distance runner and I've vlogged a couple of marathons that I've done, also some 5Ks. So there's some of that, and then kind of miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. So it's a mix, but it all generally falls under the health umbrella. Okay, DF, yes, you got it spot on, says Yabba Dabba Doo. My uncle worked at Merck Pharmaceuticals as a logistics controller, so he used mathematics, yes. Yes, I think, yeah, physics. Anything that would have physics and that also can include like, there's physics going on at like a very small, like microscopic level, and then also at the level of like rocket ships and airplanes. Sorry, lost my spot. Okay, it was Carrie saying, I live next to the library now, just down the trail, not even going to buy a TV. Excellent, yes, the library is such a great place. And like, it's just like free books right there for you to check out. It's so nice. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, that is so nice, Matthew Clark, wow. Torta Juicer, yes indeed, my goodness. Gotta say thank you. So kind, thank you. Cannot wait to get my hands on a juicer and make myself some green juice. Thank you very much, Matthew Clark. We've got DF, is it Ish from Iraq? Yummy, hello. Yeah, see, in the most country I want to travel so bad is America. It's a great place. Cool, Genuine Phil says lost connection. Oh no, hopefully not for too long. Outdoorsman is here. Hello, doing good. I just want to double check because is your channel name something else? Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. Good to see you. Jayaz. Yes, I get Doja Cat a lot. Brookie, Hunter Watts, Pascal, Shaolin Food. All right, so thank you, Hunter Watts. Do you have a favorite artist? Do you mean like what kind of artist? Like a singer or more like a painter? All right, I'm gonna quickly hop over and just pull up the MISO. Aw, dang it. Are you telling me I didn't bookmark this? This is so stupid. MISO soup recipe. I think it was Minimalist Baker. I hope so. MISO soup with greens and tofu. Here we go. Here we go. 15-minute miso soup. This definitely was not 15 minutes because I've been on here now for over 2 hours, but we're gonna do it. Okay, 4 cups of veggie broth. KKK. 1 cup of firm tofu. Way more than that. Okay, so gotta make the veggie broth. My favorite Michael Jackson says Yassine. Snoop, really? Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna grab my soup pot. I'm gonna make my miso in here. And I'm probably gonna need a little more water than I've got filtered. Jayaz, hello. So, 4 cups of veggie broth. Let's do this. This is a 2-cup measuring cup. So we've got 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna have to filter some more water. I probably got like 1 cup over here. Yeah. I'm gonna use some of my drinking water. Get it to 1 cup. And then I'll filter 1 more. Cool. So, let me get back here. Favorite artist, probably Taylor Swift, all-around artist. Guto, I don't have a clue about Doja Cat. Favorite singer vocally, I love Christina Aguilera the best. Her voice impresses me the most. Overall artist in terms of work ethic, writing ability, voice, character, stage presence, and longevity, all those things together, Taylor Swift. Also, she plays a bunch of instruments. And then I have like a favorite band, I have a favorite album, I have a favorite song, and these are all like different people / groups. Backyard gym. I would love to have a backyard gym. Texas Trill Flanagan. Hello. Matthew Clark says no problem. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Michael Brabant is here. Homemade flour tortillas, yum. Guto addict, don't be scared. Hannah is lovely. Manish Kumar, good to see you. Yes, I'm making soup. Let me first grab, I've got some Better Than bouillon right here, but what I think I'm gonna do is just start off by getting this simmering. I kind of feel like my soup pot is a little too big, but whatever. Cassidy, you made it! How was your week? And what do you have planned for your weekend? So good to see you. Blessed Chris, what's your favorite series? Like my favorite TV series? Game of Thrones is 1, Downton Abbey is 2. Third is tricky. It's a toss-up between Reign, Versailles, Walking Dead, Selling Sunset. I don't know. I know my top 2, but there's so many other TV show series that I love. It's SZA. Okay, am I almost caught up here? I think. Yes, Back to the Future says hi to Cassidy. Yes, you know, I don't have any pets, but I so look forward to having pet dogs. I love dogs. Soup tastes better when you let it sit out for around 20 to 30 minutes, says Travel and Arts. Cassidy, I enjoy your train videos so much. I appreciate watching them. Yes. Did you ever watch The Big Bang Theory? Yeah, I didn't find it funny. I'm not a sitcom person. I don't like canned lines. It's just, yeah, not for me. Mr. Handsome, good to see you. I've never seen Psych. I think I've seen it just like passing through, like I think my mom has watched Psych before. Greenleaf Music is here. Hello, Korean username. I don't know how to say your name. All right. We got Gus. Okay, Gus Bus was the one who said ever watch Psych. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna read this recipe. Place miso into a small bowl, add a little bit of hot water, and whisk until smooth. Okay, so that's something I should be working on right now. Let's see, I'm just thinking. I'm gonna filter a little bit more water, so I'll turn this over here. And grab this is my reverse osmosis water filter. Back to the Future, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. This is Cassidy. Willow's World is here. Friends is a great series. Not a fan personally. Have you ever read The Giver? Yes, I did read The Giver, but the thing is I read it probably 20 years ago. So I need to reread it because I remember it like it made me feel really sad as a kid. But I couldn't tell you what the premise is. I've completely forgotten. All right, guys, so let's get this miso paste all broken up. See, there's 63 people here. Hello, 63 people. All right, but first, cereal bowl. And here's where the miso paste finally comes in, guys. It is miso soup, so I will be using miso paste. If you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. Salty and delicious. All right, I'm gonna actually use a little oil, put it in this tablespoon. Hello. Hold on, let me get back to my chat. Ashud from Alberta is here. Blessed Chris, you're going to be the new cook on Wendy Williams. Okay. Yassine, I prefer burgers to pizza. Actually, I ate 2 burgers at the beginning of this live stream. I had 2 veggie mushroom burgers. All right, so let me scoop out 4 tablespoons. Come on, miso. Get out of there. There we go. So there's 1, there's 2. Ooh, this is smelling nice and fermented, guys. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Is it really just 4? I feel like I don't have enough water in there, but whatever. Here's the 2nd tablespoon. I love pizza too. Cassie says, we're talking the pontoon out on the lake tomorrow. Oh, that is so lovely. Oh my gosh. So I'm celebrating a birthday tomorrow. It's not mine, but there's someone in my family who has a birthday. I don't want to add a poll question because the new format of the poll question blocks the middle of the screen for some people, and I don't want that to happen and then have a lot of people exit my live. But feel free to put in the chat, try and guess like which person in my family am I celebrating, like I'm celebrating their birthday tomorrow. Who do you think it could be? It could be my uncle, my aunt, my grandma, my grandpa, my cousin. Who do you think? Brian Middleton is here. All right, let me stream my water. BRB, guys. I'm a little discombobulated. Looks like ice cream. Hi, the cat under the mats. That's cute. I don't have a pressure cooker, actually. So, wow, pontoon out on the lake, Cassie, that sounds like a dream. Perfect summer activity. Blessed Chris, what made you want to cook? Rachel Ray or your parents? I would say my mom was the kitchen, like cooking and baking. So I learned from my mom. I got an Easy Bake Oven when I was like 5 or 6. I'm a millennial and I absolutely loved my Easy Bake Oven. And then I always watched Food Network. I remember seeing Ina Garten, Giada De Laurentiis, Bobby Flay, Guy Fieri, Gordon Ramsay. Where are the other ones? Pioneer Woman, Paula Deen. Yeah, there was always like cooking stuff on in the background. Dragon CT, hello. Or Dragon D, that's your channel name. Cool Genuine Phil says sister. Ooh, favorite meal prep meals. Curry tofu scramble. I say it over and over and it's so good. So I'm getting the miso paste all stirred together. Add a little hot water and whisk until smooth. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little more hot water. So, here we go. So I'm now stirring the miso paste into like a more liquid consistency. Pascal, my mom, yes. If we're talking about like my cooking and baking influences, I learned all of my cooking and baking from my mom. Back to the Future says, I think it's your uncle's birthday tomorrow. Okay, yeah, if you haven't guessed already, I'll let you guys know. I'm not gonna do a traditional poll because YouTube messed something up and I don't like how it looks. But yes, I am gonna be celebrating someone's birthday tomorrow. It's a member of my family. Who do you think it is? Whose birthday I'm celebrating? So Back to the Future said uncle. Pascal says my mom. Kevin Wolfinger, I'm making miso soup. Matthew Clark, as a vegan, what would you cook in a pressure cooker? Probably rice and quinoa. Snoopy is guessing your aunt. I'm guessing your uncle in Duluth. Need a hot water kettle. A lot of people have said this to me. They're like, you need a kettle for boiling water for tea. And I'm like, I don't like tea. I think so too, Cassidy. I know I should watch this channel. Okay, just the tip, okay. Jerome from Rwanda. All right, let me hop back. I'm gonna give you guys like a minute or two. Try and just put in the chat. Put in the chat who you think from my family I'm celebrating their birthday tomorrow. Okay. Set aside to the broth, add all the greens, green onion and tofu, cook for 5 minutes. Okay, this is the fun stuff. This is the fun part, guys. So, let me add 1 more cup of water to my soup pot. And I just want to make sure I got all the measurements right because it says 4 cups of vegetable broth. So I needed 1 more than what I put in. I just put 3 in to start. So last cup going in back here. And then now I'm gonna take this Better Than Bouillon, and this, the way you do this is you dissolve 1 teaspoon for every 1 cup. So I'll use 4 teaspoons of this vegan Better Than Bouillon soup base. Miso soup, yes. Hello, Monte Cristo YouTube, privyet. Good to see you. BRB guys. Sorry, guys. So that's the soup base. I just put 4 teaspoons of this in my soup pot. And now, let's check. So I'm gonna add my scallions, my chopped green onions, my chopped mushrooms, and my 1 block of tofu, also chopped. Add all of these, cook for 5 minutes. Don't worry, that's just my, what do you call it? Stovetop range heating up. So I'm just gonna start with these because they're a bit sturdier than the green onions. So this is 1 container of mushrooms and 1 container of tofu. Dump it in here. Then grab a spatula for whatever's sticking here. Oh, I can't wait to eat this, you guys. Sorry, let me quickly see what you guys have been saying. Yeah, what I would do says TT. Zaim, you just turned me into stir fry. Thanks. Says Travel and Art. Hi, Kirk C. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Yes. How have you been? Carrie thinks it's my nephew. So I'm celebrating my grandma's birthday tomorrow, you guys. I will have to double check her age, but I think, so my grandpa, I think my grandpa is 89, 88 or 89. And so she would, my mom or my grandma would be, I think 87. I would have to check. But yeah, like upper 80s. Kevin Wolfinger, miso soup. Yes, mystery angly. What's the difference between soup and stew? Good question. I think of stew as being way more solid pieces of something and thicker, whereas soup, I think of it being way more liquid. Like chicken noodle soup is like bits of chicken, noodles, carrots, some herbs, but it's just a lot of broth. Whereas with stew, it's like a big old pot of like thick, I mean, it's still liquid, but it's like way more dense. And there's like a ton of stuff packed into stew, like pieces of hamburger meat and potatoes and kale and mushrooms. And it's like, there's liquid, but it's just, there's much more stuff that you've thrown into it. Abel thinks it's a celebration for my brother. I don't have a brother, and it's not for my sister. All right, so the veggies are in, guys. Mikoya official. That's so awesome. I so wish I still had grandparents. Oh, it's just like a sad reality of growing, of getting older, is just, obviously people who are older than you are not going to be around forever. But yeah, I still have both of my grandparents on my dad's side, and it's really, really nice. And they take very good care of themselves. You soup, and you stew, Travel and Art. Yes. Yes, oh my gosh, Cassidy, I agree with you. I was gonna say to Kirby, I loved the calf shenanigans video. They're so cute. I can't stand it. I would say the 2 things that I find so precious about cows is one, they're very long eyelashes, and two, whatever that knob is, like on the top of their head in between their ears, I have no idea why they have that bump, but it's so cute. Oh, they're so precious. Kirby says, I guess you're Pops, but I think a word, oh, I don't know what happened, Kirby. It's not my dad, it's my grandma tomorrow. That's whose birthday I'm celebrating. Is this not stressful for you? Having to interact with us and cook at the same time? No. I mean, the thing is, the recipes I choose to make on here, like, I know that my soup pot is like simmering in the background, but there's not gonna be like an explosion or anything. Like, I know I have time to come here, chat with you, and then, like, you know, just not forget about stuff, but I don't find it stressful. Ooh, looking very hearty, guys. Don't worry, I'll show you guys this soup very soon. Definitely not your traditional miso soup, but I think it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna throw in my chopped green onions, aka scallions, next. And actually what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll save one of these soup bowls, or not soup bowls, but cereal bowls. I guess you could say soup bowls, because I'll actually like eat the miso soup out of them. I'll save this one. Kirby says, I never had a bad soup or stew. Same. Same. That's so awesome. Ashutosh. Hello. Still drinking some decaf coffee, guys. It's very tasty. William Barry says cows are cool. I know, I love cows so much. Damien Khan, how's the cooking coming along, or are you finished? So I've got my miso soup in this soup pot right here. It's like simmering away. I've got my timer on my microwave going right there, that blue stuff. That's like my timer that's going. 3 minutes. I think just the last thing I've got to add is this miso paste. I'm just gonna double check the recipe I'm following. This does smell funky, but I think it'll be fine. Add the nori and stir, remove from heat, add miso mixture. Okay, cook for 5 minutes. All right, yeah, it's just chilling back there, guys. So those are done. I don't think I've said this earlier tonight, but I think I said it maybe just once, but I am gonna be going live tomorrow for my Saturday morning pop-up live stream. I can't promise every Saturday, so that's why I call them my pop-up Saturday live streams, because there are just some Saturdays where I'm busy and I can't make it work. But I will be going live tomorrow. I will be going live at 11 a.m. Central Time. So come hang out if you wish. Okay, I'm gonna do like a couple dishes here while I wait. And also put some stuff away. Kevin, I'm from Switzerland. Lovely. I love Switzerland. Some of these dishes in here. Actually, I'm gonna want to keep this to ladle out some soup. Thanks for subscribing. Yes. Thanks, everybody. I know I'm missing a few people. Some comments. Okay. Cows are cool. Damien, saw you. You need a smellinator machine. The viewers can smell your experience. I know, right? I wish I could share what I'm smelling of this miso soup, because it does smell really good. W water bill, says Kirby. Yes. Shenanigans W. Matthew Clark says sounds tasty. Kirby has never had, okay, saw that one. Never had bad super stew. No stress, she's a pro, says Pascal. I think it's more just, like I'm often making recipes I've made dozens of times, so I'm usually a little more focused if it's like a new recipe that's complicated. Miso soup, there's nothing really much going on with it. Done. Shenanigans W Waterbill. Cassie said hi to Rich. Yabba-dabba-doo. I love it when live cooking goes wrong and they rescue it. Yeah, that is one of the best parts of the Great British Baking Show, is when they drop their cakes, or there was a guy, he was baking a cake and then he realized, I think he had added salt instead of sugar, and he tasted a piece and he was like, oh my God, this is disgusting. And then they either have to chuck it out or they have to like cut off a segment that got burned. Like I love when they can save things, or they just scrap it all and redo it and then they crush it. Yeah, very dramatic. Abdul Ali is here. Miso soup sounds great. It's super, super tasty. Highly recommend. Kevin from Switzerland. Damien, what are the ingredients used in your soup? 1 second here. Let me turn this back a bit. So, how about everyone wait for Hannah to go live and see who comments first? Yes. Kirby. Cassidy says we're getting closer to the 24-hour live stream. I know, Cassidy, it's this month. That's what's so exciting. Now I can say this month there's a 24-hour live stream, end of this month specifically. Okay guys, miso soup or miso paste. Here we go. Going into the soup pot. Guys, there we go. So that's about it. Miso soup is pretty much done now. I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit because there's some like stuff splattered around here. Let me just give it a quick stir and then I'll let it be. Actually, let me boil this really quick. Real quick. Since the miso paste is a little expired, the miso paste, it said best used by like end of January, and it's now August. I'm just gonna let the miso boil a bit just in case there's like a little funkiness with the paste. I'm not super concerned, but I figured that'd be a good, just a good security measure. John Lewis, thank you, Samuel Day. Fall's the best season. Okay, I'm a little behind here. You know, wants a spare plate. Asherika. Cassidy, let's enjoy August 1st. Go away winter. Kirby says, I know Yaba just need at least 30 people trying. Haley Sylvie. I'm back. How's the miso soup coming? It's good. I just have it all cooking away in my soup pot. So right now I'm just gonna be rinsing off my knives and my cutting board. And then I'll dish up the soup in like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes, less than that even. LOL, no, we're over and done with the humidity, says Cassidy. Asherika and Hayat says, thank you so much. Dante, hello. Back to the Future. Hannah, I invested some money in this cryptocurrency called XRP. Experts claim it will soon replace the SWIFT system for bank money transfers for worldwide transactions. Wow. I personally don't do anything crypto, Bitcoin, digital, anything. I'm like old school. I just invest in the stock market. But I don't tell people how to invest. So I think it sounds interesting. My rule is I never invest in things I don't understand. So I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do anything. I don't do any meme coins. No. But if I did understand it and I understood like the risk and like what was happening and the valuations, like maybe, but up until now I've just never taken the time to understand these digital currencies. Aurelius Cooper, I'm making miso soup. And it's boiling away, guys. So I'm gonna take it off the burner and ladle up some soup. Last but not least, cutting board. $5 a.m. work. No, Rich, no. That's right, because it's midnight for you. It's 11 o'clock for me already. Tonight has flown by. Like, it's crazy to me that I clicked start live stream 3 hours ago now. Time just goes so quickly on these live streams. My Yi Patching. Damien wants to do the taste test. Kevin, so all you did was mushrooms. Yes. Kevin, was it you who was asking for all the ingredients? I know someone was asking earlier. I don't remember if it was you, but It's vegan soup broth, 4 cups, and then it's chopped scallions, 1 chopped container of white button mushrooms, 1 block of tofu, extra firm, miso paste, and I think that might be it. So it's pretty simple. Like, I would say miso soup is a good beginner recipe because you don't have to saute anything. It's just like 4 cups of water, more or less, and then chopping veggies and throwing them in and just making sure that, you know, your pot doesn't boil over. So there's like not really that much cooking technique with miso. All right, I think I got all the grime off of here. So let's dish this up, guys. Kate Karache is here. Salam. What's the oldest eat by date you found in your kitchen? For me, it was 10 years old. I don't know. I don't think it was ever close to 10 years like that. Maybe a few years. I've found like some baking products, like an old container of like cornstarch that was like a best by date from like 3 years ago, but nothing that would have been like growing rancid and nasty. I don't think we'll see Hannah in Vegas anytime soon. Oh, did someone say I should go to Vegas? One sec, guys, I'm gonna dish this up. You'll get to see the miso soup. All right, looks great. Okay, this is done. Ooh, I can't wait, you guys. Ooh. Be right over. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go. So I've got my lovely miso soup. It is very hot, so I'm gonna hold it like this. Come on, towel. So here's my miso soup. It's got, let me just ladle out or, spoon up a bit. So I think you can see the mushroom, the bits of tofu. There's also the green from the scallion. And then it's got, so it looks cloudy because that's the miso paste. That kind of, it was that tub that almost looked like peanut butter. So I'm gonna try some of this, but it's very hot, so I don't wanna burn myself. Okay, what did I miss? Ahmaldizien says it's 6 a.m. I'll watch says salam. Martin Luther. Okay, moment of truth. Almost your miso soup will be ready soon. Yes. So I'm just holding this with a towel because it's very hot. But let's see if I can maybe cool some of this off and actually try it. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. It's very mushroomy. Yum. Oh, I'm so glad I made this, guys. I just need it to cool down. You can see like the steam coming off of it. Keaton Snavely, hello. I just made some miso soup. Cassie says, I don't think we'll see Hannah in Vegas anytime soon. I think it would be really hard for her to put money in a slot machine, LOL. I also don't gamble. Yep. I don't gamble on principle. I mean, I invest. I do invest in the stock market. So, sure, like, there's risk involved with that, but it's like, it's a calculated risk, and it's also something that is, like, commonly known to grow your money. It's like, sure, you could invest in companies and they go bankrupt and then you lose everything, but it's like an educated investment with some risk versus gambling is just like the level of like control and the outcome is like not nearly as good. So yeah, I don't gamble at all, Cassidy. And see, I've never made sushi in my life. I've never tried making it. It's a little intimidating, not gonna lie. But I would like to try to make sushi. Oh my god, you guys, this is so good. Mr. Kev. Thank you, Mr. Kev. You seem so nice. A breath of fresh air on this brain rot app. No, I don't want people to think YouTube is a brain rot app. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I think it's, once you start watching, I think if you watch one brain rotty type of channel or video, it'll keep feeding you that type of stuff. And then it's like, okay, all I'm getting is like crazy, weird, brain rotty content. But I love YouTube. It's like the new television. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Rich, do you have work in the winter months at the golf course? Yeah, actually, I didn't think to ask Rich that. Nyla says, ooh, and she says, yum. I know, with the tofu emoji. It's perfect because, let's see if I can do this without burning my hands. Yeah, I mean, there's like, actually, I will burn my hands, ouch. But yeah, there's like the little happy tofu. Let me grab a little cube. Oh, look at that. Little baby tofu. So tasty. Samigeta. Kirby with the little, I love this. Yes, the little tofus are the perfect emoji to put here. June is here. June Camacho. William Paul. Do you think it's gonna be a cold winter with how low it's getting already at night? I don't know. I mean, given all the wildfires that are burning, I'd say I'm not too worried about it. I mean, every winter is cold, but unfortunately the trend is showing that global average temperatures keep rising every year. So I'm not, yeah. I love cold winters, but it makes me sad because of global warming. Final ingredient, 1 ice cube. I know, yes, that would be great. I don't have any ice cubes though. I've actually never owned an ice cube tray for some odd reason. I should, it's so simple. But that would be perfect because that would really cool this down. All right. Matthew Clark, that was you. Okay, seasonal work, cool. Back to the Future. I used to work 10-hour shifts there in New Jersey. Oof. 10-hour shifts at an amusement park. So you were, I'm guessing you were like on your feet for most of those 10 hours. Why ice cube? Because it would cool down this soup and it's very hot. Yes, NC, but now I'm living in Pennsylvania. JD McGough, hello. Carrie says brain rot font is definitely thorny. Nobody delicioso. NC says we're neighbors, Back to the Future. Nice. Gusan Paz. Hello. Ooh. Oh, it's Chaco, your little bro. I love your profile picture. It's very cute. Hello, Chaco, your little bro. Yabba dabba do. There you go, Hannah. Sushi challenge for your 24-hour stream. I don't know. I kind of want to give sushi its own standalone video. Because 24 hours, I don't know if I want to try tackling sushi in 24 hours. We'll see, but I'm leaning no. All right. Yep, Chaco, your bro. Chaco, your little brother. Had a great day. Busy day. I had a regular 9 to 5 day, but lovely conversations with coworkers. Really happy with how our project is moving along. So yeah, good Friday, and now it's the weekend, and I'm celebrating my grandma's birthday with my grandma and grandpa and my family tomorrow. That'll be great. And then I'm seeing 2 high school friends. We're just gonna get out into the city and hang out on Sunday. So busy weekend. I'm also doing a live stream tomorrow, everybody. So Saturday pop-up live stream is happening. Would love to see you there. Kevin, what are scallions? Scallions are also known as green onions. So they're like these long green shoots that are part of the onion family. Hi, Shadi Mutush Ishmael Toshmatov. Hello. What's a nice side pick for miso soup? That's a good question. I mean, I would say like a tray of sushi, because whenever I go to Japanese restaurants, I love getting miso soup as an appetizer, and then my sushi comes like pretty soon after. And I love the combo because miso is hot and liquidy and not too much. Usually it's more liquid than this. I threw a lot of stuff in, but it's a very like sparse broth. And then when your sushi plate comes out, it's like cold, like firm, not liquid like soup. And then it's like packed with stuff in the middle. So I love the combo of miso soup with sushi, or with like tempura battered vegetables. I love tempura battered broccoli, onion, sweet potatoes. I think I've had just potatoes, but like something more solid to go with miso soup is great. All right, Kevin, Pascal, change the chemistry. Awudi, doing good, thank you. Super Eden says greetings from Rio Bravo, Mexico. Lovely. Drunken Chef BBQ. Yes, I love miso soup, and I'd never made it before, but yes, this is a bit heartier than I would say traditional miso soup. I added a whole block of tofu, several scallions, and a container of white button mushrooms, and just chopped them all up and threw them in here. But it's so good. I love this. Huge big up, Grandma. Qual Nation. Let's see, Drunken Chef BBQ, do you eat sashimi? I think I used to eat sashimi. Well, let me check. Some things I get confused. Sashimi, no, because I think it's thinly sliced raw fish or seafood, so no. I was thinking sometimes the Japanese words, I get them confused. Like, is it this dish? Is it this dish? Like, which one is it? Sashimi I don't eat because I don't eat fish, because I'm vegan. Word nerd. You have some serious streaming energy. I respect you. Okay. All good. Pick one: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, or umami. It would be between sweet and salty. Oh. I mean, naturally I like sweet things, but I think maybe for health reasons I would go for salty just because of like the power of sugar on me. I'll go salty and see. Kirby with Dexter's Lab. Dang, a souped up miso. Yes, it's like it's a more stew version of miso soup. Every miso soup I've ever had in a Japanese restaurant is like, pretty much it just looks like they're serving you broth with nothing in it, and then there's like a hair of like scallion and then like 3 cubes of tofu. Like it's usually just like, it would just be like this, like just liquid with little tiny bits of stuff. But I was like, I want something a little more substantial than that for dinner tonight, which is why I threw in the block of tofu and the container of mushrooms, just so that there's like a little more, there's like a bit more calorie. There's more calories in it. All right. Sonic 4 remake official. Hello. That's okay, Drunken Chef BBQ. No worries. Ooh, crusty bread for me. Oh my gosh. That I could, just dunking it in the soup and eating it. Heaven. Garlic bread. Yes. Tony Perkis. Hello, Tony. Just eating some miso soup. This is so tasty, guys. I love this. What do you think the word piso means? I think piso means like level or floor in Spanish. I'm so happy with this, guys. If you're wondering what recipe I used, it was the Minimalist Baker 15-minute, I mean, it didn't take me 15 minutes, that's because I was yapping so much, but the recipe she has is a quick 15-minute, it's very simple. Hi, Tiago. I don't speak Portuguese, I can tell that's what that is, but I do not speak Portuguese on here. Cassidy is asking, are you baking anything for your grandma's birthday? No, because we're actually going out to eat for her birthday. Jason Norwood said hi. And he says, Hannah, don't look out your window, but all 10K of us are outside. That would be very scary. I'd be like, hi guys. Now 10,000 more people know where I live than people did before. That would be a bit overwhelming. Matthew Clark, my birthday, I can now say because it's August, my birthday is next month. It's September 13th. It's going to be on a Saturday this year. And I'll be 32. Tiago, I'm eating miso soup. It's a Japanese soup. Oh, I thought it meant wet, says Travel and Art. Piso, no, piso means, like what level, like floor, what floor of the building. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, piso could also be like the floor. But I've heard like el segundo piso or something. Like you can say like the floor is wet, or you can say I live on the 4th floor or 10th floor or, 16th floor of the building. So it's like the floor. Like the floor you're on, and then like floor of the building. What are you getting your grandma tomorrow? So we already got her a gift. We got her a bouquet. And like, it's more like a table piece. I love garlic and turmeric. Gabriela de la Rosa, or it's Gabrielle de la Rosa. Alton, thank you so much, Alton. Matthew Clark says awesome. Estiog, Virgo for the win. Yes, I love being a Virgo. West Life Pet Shelter says hi. Michael Monsivice, thank you. Batty, Pascal. Oh, I'm good. I don't need protection, but I appreciate it. So tasty. OMG Doja Cat. Or the girls from Sister Sister. I see that. Tia and Tamara Mowry, I think. Asta Black is here. Hello. Ooh. I love that Westlife Pet Shelter. I'm gonna go look at your channel. Cute. Oh, all the sweet animals. So sweet. Okay, Ricky Bobby Boucher, Jamsidu, Cello, estoy bien. Y tú también. How many days of leftovers? Good question. I would guess, I would say like at least through the end of the weekend. Maybe Monday. It depends on like how many times per day I'll eat it. Like if I just have one bowl of miso at lunchtime and I don't, because I can like repeat eat things throughout the day. But if I have like one bowl tomorrow for dinner, 2 bowls on Sunday, one for lunch and dinner, I think I would still have like at least 1 more bowl. So I would say like 4 more bowls like this one in there. Me agro, yo estoy muy bien. Nice. I do speak Spanish. To be fair, it's not a super challenging language if you start from English, but I did take Spanish in school. Obinachukwuka, hello. Kobel. Oh goodness. Oops, my browser crashed on me. Come on back. Okay, we got, Kobel something candy from Germany. Amazing. I love Germany. And Vargas just got here. I'm eating miso soup. That's what I made. Gianna Forever. I'll show you what's left, but I made miso soup. It's got tofu, it's got mushrooms, miso paste, there's some scallions, aka green onion in here. You can see like one right there. So yeah, I've just been eating, well, I've been making and now I'm eating miso soup. Cello's in the Dominican Republic. Nice. Mr. has questions. Isn't it late? Yes, it is late. Honestly, I love live streaming so much, and I lose track of time quite often on here. Feels like it was just 10 o'clock p.m. and now it's 11:30. However, I'm a night owl, so my natural bedtime is 2:30 in the morning. Anytime before midnight to me feels early. So sure, it's late, but for me it doesn't feel very late. Let's see. Mr. has questions. Cello says okay. Kobel Coned Candy. Cello says yes. Ricky Bobby Boucher. It's 11:30-ish, and the night is still young. I know. If you're a night owl, I feel like night owls understand this, and people who are not super late night people are like, oh my god, it's so late. And I'm like, no, it's not. No. Like, once it hits 2 in the morning, I'm like, okay, I should probably like go to bed, because I don't want to sleep away all of the morning after. So like if I go to sleep at 2 and I get say 8.5 hours, then I wake up at 10:30 and it's like, okay, like I still have a little bit of my morning. But if I stay up past until like 3, then it's like, okay, 8 to 9 hours, I'm going to be sleeping until noon. So I don't get I don't really get to enjoy much of my morning. Yes, Harold. I don't use LED lamps. Adlar. Sunny Rye. Plus it's Friday, exactly. Ricky Bobby Boucher. Travel Nara says, I think eating soup is a great way to lose weight. Yeah, night owl thinking. It's just like some humans are, like not every human is built the same. I mean, it should be obvious. There's 8 billion humans. Like some humans go to bed at 8:30, 9 p.m., like super early to bed, and then they're up at like 3, 4 in the morning. And some of us just have natural body clocks where we feel super awake, and then I start to fall off, maybe 1, 2. I'll go to bed earlier on work nights, but yeah, for some people, like it's just they go to bed naturally at a later time. I'm trying to get some abs, says Traveling Art. Nice. All right, I missed some comments. Rich with all the owl emojis. Yep. Night owl life. Kevin says it's 6:30 a.m. here and I'm stuck in this stream now. What do I do? Kevin, you can always leave. You do have free will. Tavon. Oh no, I get asked that all the time. I get every guess, every like reasonable guess. It's like, are you Mexican? Are you Hawaiian? Are you Indian? Are you whatever? I'm half white. My mom is like Euro mix, English, Irish, German, Dutch. My dad is from Ethiopia, came to the US in the 80s. So 50% East African. Penny, Green Day fan. Nice. I'm a Green Day fan. Love it. Eras Leung from Hong Kong. Very cool. I've heard great things about Hong Kong. Keaton Snavely says, oh, you're making me want miso soup. This was me the whole time I was chopping vegetables. It's like, I just want my bowl of miso now. I almost said merci beaucoup. Gracias, Cello. Thank you, Keaton. Princess Bad at 103. Matthew Clark. I always finish my soup by slurping it from the inside of the bowl. Oh, interesting. I've never used a straw with soup. Dragon. Hello, Dragon. Love the Daryl Dixon emoji. I want miso now. That's very good. Have you made any progress on your writing? I would love to buy it once it's done. Cassie, I'm so glad you asked. So lately, I feel like I have just been so busy with the brand collaborations and YouTube live streaming. So I've not been writing as consistently as I was like a couple months ago. But I'm trying to, it's really hard. Because I would say like with writing, you need like a solid block of time. I don't like trying to write in little chunks of like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even an hour. An hour is okay, but it's just not ideal. So it's really tricky. So for the moment, I've been just going all in on YouTube. Basically, YouTube, 9-to-5 job, working out every day, keeping it pretty quick, like within an hour, and sleeping. Like those are my 4 things. But I dream of the day when I'm finished writing each of the books in the series of books that I am writing, and then I tell you guys like, okay guys, it's happening. I finished my book. It's gonna be on pre-order, like some date, but it's like, it's been on pause for the last couple months, Cassidy. Adam says I don't have free will. Don't get stuck in the stream trance. Super Lit says Tavon. Cello. Gustavo, hello. Elroy. Gotcha. Astraha. You're so pretty, thank you. Back to the Future. Hannah, hope you don't mind, but it's late for me. I'm looking at my clock and it's showing 11:35, but it's now 12:35 for you. I'm gonna say goodnight to you and everyone else. Yes, I should get going too because I need to sleep and then get up for my live stream tomorrow. So I'm gonna also bid farewell. And thank you so much, Back to the Future, for being such a lovely mod as ever. You catch the trolls and the haters and the spammers so fast. It's so satisfying to see. Drago Liub, good to see you. Maybe you'll have some time to write this one. I know, Cassidy, I know. It's something that when I'm not consistent about the writing, it's always just like there in the back of my head, like, come on, Hannah, like you gotta pick this up again. Like you can't just let it sit there stagnant. So I'm always thinking about it, but as of late I've been like, okay, I'll have more time, but at least in the last few months it's just been like I can't find anywhere to really squeeze it in. So it's a work in progress, Cassidy, and it's just a years long thing. Let's see. Let me leave a comment here. Chocolate. I always go with chocolate, Benjamin. Thank you, Rich, so much. KK Bergen, thank you. Hannah, I'm so happy your channel is growing. Me too, Back to the Future. It's so exciting. Yes. And thank you so much. Reminder to everyone, my next live stream is tomorrow morning, which is Saturday for me. My phone says it's time for bedtime. Yeah, that's me too. My clock is telling me I could stay up later, but I'm gonna wrap it up and get some good sleep. So Saturday, tomorrow, 11 a.m. My next live stream, let me just read this again. Reminder, my next live stream is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central Time, USA. I should write like Central Time Zone, USA. So come on back. It won't be too long from now because it's like what? Less than 12 hours from now, I'll be back on YouTube Live. Rich says, hopefully never see Ricky in my handle again. It's okay. I mean, it's a username handle. We all have, I don't know. I feel like it's like not the most polished title. I mean, that's why they give you a YouTube channel name too. But anyways, good night, everyone. Yes, it's been a great time. Thank you, Matthew Clark, for the mega super chat of $50 a while ago. NC gifted 5 memberships to the channel earlier, like beginning of this live stream. JB gave some super chats. There's a handful of other ones I'm forgetting. So thank you for all the super chats. There were some gifts, all the comments, everyone who's subscribed, or just, ask questions about what I'm making. I love interacting with all of you on live stream. It's always so fun. And I struggle to end these live streams. I really do, because I just find them so fun. But I'm gonna end this one so I can go and get some sleep and then come back tomorrow morning. So I will be on here again very soon. JE9212, Cello, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Have a great night. Yes, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Central Time, I'll be back with my coffee, chilling on my couch. Matthew Clark with the thumbs up. Everyone have a great night. Yes, thank you so much again, Back to the Future. You have been killing it always as a mod, and I so appreciate it. And bye, Cello, and Harsh, Shavard, and Kevin. Thank you all for being here. So fun, and I will see you tomorrow morning over coffee, chilling and chatting on my couch. Bye.